spelling accident or worse.
Death myth.
How long is this post?
I don't know. How long is that post?
It's whatever Kobe posted. I'll have to read it later because it's too.
Now we're good.
We're starting at 9, so. Or in 2
Yeah,
minutes.
that's in 2 minutes.
Yeah. We should...
So what you mean
Yeah.
is we're starting.
So you technically weren't late.
Yeah.
He was just really close.
You
Hey,
bastard.
store closes at 9, and I had shit to do. So.
Sucks.
Wow. Okay.
Oh no, sorry. Store closes at 8, not 9.
I was gonna say,
God
like,
damn it.
aren't you fucking shirking? Then you should be fired.
Today was my last day.
You should be fired.
Honestly,
fire
you should
me, I
be like
quit.
skipping out like senior school year.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be here today? Aren't you? Shut up.
Honestly,
I was telling him like it would be a real shame if he conveniently got sick.
Real shame.
I actually kind of was sick today, and honestly, I would have called in if it wasn't my last day.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is. That's actually exactly how that works.
It's kind of a dick move to call in on your last day.
But if you're actually fucking sick,
And
Yeah,
I
but
work
this-
retail. Do you think I get a choice?
Yeah, this is corporate America. You're not allowed to have rights.
what's a
You're not
right?
allowed- you're not
Is that the
allowed to
opposite of a
have
left?
friends.
We're all dying slowly.
Yeah.
I felt better
Right.
after I was there for a few hours, so it was no big deal, but I kept like trying to help customers and kept coughing, you know.
Yeah, you know that thing you don't want to do.
So, fun factoid: your GM might be a little extra delirious today.
Why is that?
Great.
Zombie is a bitch.
Oh.
My boss is a bitch.
Oh.
My neighbors.
Yodeling outside.
Texas is weird.
Can that go in out of context even though we're not technically playing yet?
I think that would just go in the other out of context thing.
Oh yeah, we have that.
Yeah.
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 No. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No,
Can't even do the voice because I'm sick.
Probably for the best.
probably for the best.
That was actually kind of mean. I'm sorry.
It's fucking 8 p.m. and there's a dog barking outside and it's annoying the hell out of me.
It's 8 p.m. Do you know where your testicles are? Sorry.
Where my testicles are. Fuck.
Wait, these aren't my glasses.
Meanwhile, I think we all had our own mental images at that point.
Look, I mean,
Yeah.
We went from testicles to glasses, so that's what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
look, I'm a unicorn.
I don't know why. I'm just imagining two cats propped up, and they're just like whatever.
Fucking damn it. Okay.
Maybe.
I'm trying to get in there. I'm trying.
There she is.
Meeting my girlfriend.
I don't believe you.
You're right. I've never had a girlfriend.
I choose not to believe you.
Cloud, you betray me. All right.
Hopefully, everyone has a drink of some sort.
Water.
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 Water. It's like water, but it's water.
There's a brand of like, I don't even know. It's like, you know, the smart water.
Brand
like,
of hit.
Oh my
you know,
god.
like smart water and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, it's got electrolytes and it's pH balance. It's just
Made
called,
of cloud.
it's just called real water.
I mean, it's
Shit.
it's
I've
still
been-
not nearly as extreme as Death Mountain water.
Damn it! I've been drinking fake water this whole
Right.
time.
It's like water, but wetter. Spaceballs to search for more money.
Perrier.
Oh my god, there's There's Wario.
Oh my god, the fucking Perrier is awful.
Can you guys hear that?
You
Kind of.
A little bit.
There's like a dog. It sounds like a dog howling.
Just-
But it's our neighbor singing.
Just
Out
let me push to talk
in
and don't
the-
talk.
Yeah, I can't hear shit.
Just
Yeah, I
take a
can hear
shot.
it.
Yeah, thankfully my game's not picking it up.
Did you fix your Discord yet? By the way, Amy.
Huh?
No, I've tried everything. I've completely uninstalled it, and then I tried to reinstall it, and it says I can't because it's already installed.
I think
So I'm
when-
running it out of the browser right now.
I think whenever I come down there, I'm just gonna try helping you.
When
two
you
with
uninstalled
issues.
it, did you just delete the files or did you go through control panel and uninstall?
No, I went through. Like I do know how to computer some.
No, I'm not trying to be an asshole.
But yeah, no, I went through. I uninstalled the program completely. And I even just in case, because when it said it was still installed, I went through and I looked through all of my files. It's not in there. But when I start it up, it comes up.
It's still there.
So
like
it
a
has
zombie.
to be in there somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
It's probably a registry error or something. Like the
Something dumb like that.
computer still thinks it's installed despite you having it uninstalled.
Well, if it was uninstalled, then it wouldn't be there on startup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it starts up, it launches Discord every time. But it shouldn't do that because I don't have it installed. It's weird. It's haunted.
I think
go
my
real
favorite
quick
thing about this
under
IT
your files list. Look for the startup folder. Make sure there's nothing in there for Discord.
I think my favorite thing about this IT issue is that you actually turn off your computer at night.
Ah,
And my-
shit,
for the
that's the
first-
problem.
The first thing I did was
Gambul
search
has
under
that.
the files in the startup menu. It's not there.
You see, I have 3 weeks. I don't know if you were in here when I said this, but I have 3 weeks of vacation time I could essentially take. I'm gonna try to plan just coming down to visit you guys.
You're welcome anytime. I've said that like a lot. I think we're going to be visiting my folks in late June, but other than that, like,
I don't
yeah,
even
any
know where
y'all
Discord
are
is
welcome.
to. Where the fuck's Discord even installed to?
Who the fuck knows?
Does it go to
Like-
app data?
To
Like
your
Spotify?
hopes and
Mine.
dreams.
I think it might go to app
Let's
data.
see. Yes, percent app data percent.
Yeah.
Or sorry.
So yeah, whenever you
local
make
app
it
data
down,
percent.
you are welcome to get into my files on my computer
Do this real quick.
and do whatever.
Do
But
press Windows key R, then do percent app data percent.
I think it might be.
You know the percent sign? App data.
Kobe. It's actually local app data.
I mean, it's under roaming too.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah,
Discord is everywhere.
it's fucking everywhere.
Well, y'all are figuring that out.
yeah, that just
I-
made my computer freak out, and I don't want to delay the game any more than I have to.
I was gonna say while y'all freaking out, I need to pee.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pee.
That's not a bad idea. I might go do
I
that
need
myself.
to queue.
Hi.
But yeah, Discord's under roaming and local for whatever reason.
Because it has to be special.
You should see where Spotify goes.
I know
awful.
this gospel hymning outside is not distracting in the lightest.
I don't even hear it.
Yeah. Thank goodness you guys don't hear
It's only distracting to you. Do you have a window open?
it. No.
Oh, it's just that loud.
Yeah. I think they're blaring the music from the car outside. It's like, that's nice. I'm trying to do something here.
Lean out your window like an Italian guy in New York and go, "Hey, shut up!"
Alright, let me find my pants.
No, you keep
no.
your pants off for the intimidation factor.
I said an Italian guy in New York. You think pants are involved in that?
Wait,
Possibly.
what if I have airport lounge? What the fuck?
I'm waiting until the jukebox evolves into you just using it for like drum rolls and
Yeah, I just have it turned off.
what's it
So.
called?
Womp womp.
What's it called? The what's it called? What's the name?
Roll,
It's roll something or something roll.
roll on snare.
Call the sting.
No.
It's called a sick burn. Ooh.
Well, I mean, it might be, but I mean, that's not what I know it by. I would know it as soon as I heard it.
Rim shot.
Rim shot. There you go.
Yeah.
I actually started googling this. I'm lazy as fuck.
Alright.
10.
9.
All right, I returned
8.
with
8.
with a slice of cheese instead of a string cheese because I'm a grown adult. Shut your mouth.
You're an animal.
Bag of shredded cheese at 3 a.m.
Bag of
I'm not-
shredded cheese at noon.
I'm not having the shredded cheese yet. I'm not a fucking monster.
Oh my god. These are
Sure.
the way associate with.
Yes.
Darn.
Fuck you, you're the reason we have shredded cheese in the house.
It's called quesadillas, not whatever.
Eating it raw.
Look, she's just having it slowly.
I'm just sitting here questioning my life decisions
That's me every day.
and getting wired on this energy drink. Excuse me.
Yeah, why did you bring these home? I was supposed to quit these.
Oh, did you crack one?
Yeah, because you brought it home.
You know, energy drinks don't actually help insomnia, right?
No, but they don't stay
No, they
awake.
don't. And I actually get massive headaches if I go too long without them. So I went 3 months.
That's not
and I'll
good.
probably have a headache tomorrow, but I was sleepy and I wanted to be
Yes,
on my
3
A
months last week.
Suck my dick? Are you serious?
Oh.
Fuck you! It actually has been a couple of months now since I've had them on a regular basis.
Cat.
No.
And Josh is dead.
Get taken by the Martians.
Finn has been replaced by alien.
Yeah. What is going on?
Is he okay? Are you okay, Keaton?
Yaten.
Nope, he's dead.
All right, here we go.
There was no cat. It was a ruse.
Okay.
Oh, you were saying cat. Okay, we didn't know what you were saying. We just kind of heard. We thought you were getting abducted.
Ah, shit, no, it's aliens. Ah!
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're all good to go.
I have Chex Mix.
Good for you. We're not sponsored by Chex Mix, so thanks. Thanks a lot.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Hashtag.
Hashtag never sponsored. Hashtag
Actually,
non
we do this shit for free.
Hashtag. Please God, pay us. Living is suffering.
Hashtag don't cheat.
Oh boy. Here we go. Last time on The Power to Die! Well, it seems our little group of folks are running their heads off all around Expedition Land. They've been this way, they've been that way. They've made their ways towards Treasure Cavern and discovered the truest treasure of all. Some poor schmuck's dislocated hands. Oh, and then they went to some boats out in the jungles and everything along those lines. They found someone. Yay, woo, go them, go their team. But now it seems they have other matters to attend to. Yes, it seems that they've received a little bit of a desperate plea for help. A devil that they know. You know, back in my day, the devil didn't ask for things. Nevertheless, it seems that they decided to go and help this one. And confront one of the 7 deadly denizens. To be quite honest, it seems they're cut out for doing my work for me. we find you guys as you exit the last call. The doors swing open. You guys have very much gotten yourselves into a ready formation just to even get across the street. Above you guys, imps are flying every which way, still cackling like mad little lunatics, throwing pitchforks at every few passersby. And it seems the gargoyles definitely have their hands full. The imps have numbers on their side. But as you guys take a look right across the street, thankfully, it appears that there's going to be a very, very short jaunt just to get to the entrance. And as you guys move closer and closer, yeah, the entrance has been unblocked. And the concierge skeleton man has been impaled a few times. Pitchforks stick out of him, pointing every which way.
Or
I don't think so. He's probably just like, whatever.
He reaches over to try to, get the rope for you guys, despite the fact that it's already frayed and broken off. And his arm is unable to get past when the pitchfork, sort of pivots.
I kind of want to unlodge the pitchforks from him.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Let's just get that done real quick.
I'll help with that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, am I still attached to Keltrin psychically?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Save some time on that.
And Jesus, there's some imps in the background. As the skeleton holds still as you guys start pulling these pitchforks out of him. He lifts up his arm, shakes it a bit, and gives you all a polite, gracious bow before gesturing towards the entrance. Still doesn't say anything.
Yeah, okay.
Bow back and go on in.
Yep.
And you guys find yourselves in the familiar entryway to Horn Hill.
Do we have
Stairs
to
that lead
ride the thing
downwards.
again?
Smoke billows out through the hallways. It seems there's, judging by the clouds that are in this area, might be quite a bit more fire than before. A little bit more brimstone. And as you
Fire
guys,
everything else.
So you guys were in here before. Do we hop in the cart or should we just walk along the tracks?
I'd rather walk.
I honestly don't know which one would be faster with the cart.
You guys can't hear her. She doesn't have her voice back yet. Who's she linked to?
Me.
Keltrin.
I'm linked to Keltrin.
Did Keltrin say this?
I'd probably yes.
Then
I
yes.
don't-
Then I would like to say that we're walking.
yeah, at the very least, he did respond to her. And as you guys make it towards the bottom, yes, the cart is still sitting right there, but without anyone
things are in a
around
little
to,
more disarray. Yeah.
force you into climbing into the thing. You guys just can decide to side skirt it, and you guys can go ahead and place your tokens down.
I'm already mid side skirt.
And there's one. I don't know. How do you get on there? And as you guys...
Technical difficulties. Just put my token on there, Josh.
Yeah. As you guys start sneaking your way around the cart, you can very clearly hear even more wild cackling, hooting, and hollering. And... looking ahead, as fire rains above the very, very fake-looking scenery, the little hills and rivulets, sort of road. Then you manage to poke your head around the corner.
Poke.
Yep, and a couple of boys are.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's,
good. They're-
They still have
Dumbass.
banes on them from last time, don't they?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
They're that knocked out.
And yeah, they're sitting there, but from the looks of everything, Finn, it looks like they are probably ready to go.
All right. It's
Nope.
just the two. It's just the two of them, from what I see.
From what you can see in this angle, yes.
One, I should just take one out first.
I'm gonna. I'll prep an attack so when Finn or whoever goes forward, I can attack at the same time.
All right, hatch it out.
All right.
And hurling it into the nearest lad.
Alrighty. This lad up front is just sitting there. Looks like he's prepared. He's still sitting around that same old campfire, but go ahead and roll me that attack.
Gambul's
I mean,
getting ready to.
he's ready for an attack. He's not ready for this.
Looks like things he hasn't noticed you yet.
So I'm just gonna add the lethal strike.
Yeah.
Gambul's inching around. He's preparing to charge in after, things go south like they always do.
21.
As your hatchet goes out, it flies and pegs him straight in the shoulder, leaving a really good gash and popping you right there.
I thought you
Hi.
Yeah, you had poked that one.
I sure did.
Yeah, as you suddenly appear in front of him, ah, damn it! I want you assholes again!
And
Hey, it's you assholes
again.
again. It's you assholes again.
And as that boy in front of you starts pulling up his pitchfork, he turns and looks. Floyd, go tell the boss! As he starts to take a swing at you. And let's go ahead and just roll some initiative. Why not?
I made my attack also.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he said he had a prepared thing, and he
Same
rolled
boy?
a 31.
No, the middle one.
The middle one?
I think I'm going first.
Oh my god.
Never
No, I
mind.
think Zephyr's going first.
So,
43! She rolled a 43!
wow.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 16.
That would
Yeah,
like
fuck you.
instantly kill someone from lethal damage.
That would have killed someone and then made everyone else run in terror.
So wait,
Well
does that mean I get to make another attack?
Not till your turn?
Not till your turn.
Give us just
Oh, wait,
a
you
moment.
killed the guy. Oh, you killed the guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
as
Can we
so to roll this quick little bit of a surprise round, as Finn appears in one point, that guy turned to yell at the one closest to him, and just sees
It died.
like blink blink, just complete turn to ashes, and the guy just falls. And then he yells at the other one to go get help.
Oh shit.
You might want to stop that one, Keltrin.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Just like wraps his arm around the corner. Bzz.
No, chain lightning, son.
Excuse me. And because that guy is instantly dead, he will not be rolling initiative.
Sucks.
He's just gonna if we're doing the respawn thing, he's just gonna wake up at the other side of the map and just going, What? What happened?
Why do I smell of burnt turkey?
Trevor, you have first go. As you see Finn disappear from around the corner, and you hear someone go.
Resounding just boom.
Cool.
I guess we'll skip to the next person's turn, since
Amy.
Amy.
Oh, it's me?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Oh my
you
God.
with the 56.
Excuse me. Hold on.
I thought Keltrin was still going. I'm sorry.
He stopped
I didn't
going.
know what was happening. Okay.
Actually, that is a good point. Keltrin, you feel free to roll me another attack.
I
Wait,
On
was
that
my other attack.
26.
That was it. He did it.
Which boy? This one? Okay.
The one that Finn probably had.
Yeah. No.
Is he
All right.
dead now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and see if I can come around the corner and try to dominate this boy so he doesn't go running and tattling on us.
Okay. And unfortunately, Keltrin, because you cannot see the other guy, I'm going to have to rule that the attack will not bounce to him.
No, that's fine.
All right.
He did it. Damn it. Now my hatchet smells of hot demon blood, not just demon blood.
Now it smells like hot
23.
turkey.
23 versus resolve. That's
Yeah, and seeing as this boy has crap resolved, as Zephyr, you dart around the corner, you manage to snag his line of sight as he turns and starts running, and you can tell that he's transfixed. He makes no move other than like looking back into your eyes.
I guess take me to your leader.
How nonchalant.
Okay, sure. Right this way, Floyd says as he turns and starts, plodding that way.
Oh, Floyd, always so dependable.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As,
Alright.
he basically starts heading that way.
All right, well, let's follow him.
I was gonna say, are we just gonna be taking our turns just moving?
Yep, you
Yeah.
can go ahead and this will be free action time at this moment.
Yeah, for now, combat's
Cool,
out.
I'm doing this.
As yep.
And hey, why not? I'll just pop this on real fast.
And
So, if we're doing that, I'm gonna try something.
It's illegal.
I mean, what you're doing. Nope.
Nope.
Like I said, it's illegal.
Alright.
and as you guys continue to follow after him, following after him, I would like Zephyr, since you were the first one to get up there, a perception roll from you.
Fuck.
And I'm just gonna, for now.
Last time we
Okay.
took the cart, we broke it. So let's just not take the cart. Great.
What's the worst that'll happen? Break our legs?
Next we know that Grim's gonna yell at us for not using the cart.
I don't care at this point. Death
He,
is
he
meaningless.
shot him in the head,
I-
and we don't know for sure if death has no bearings in this place.
So yeah, with the 9, Floyd just kind of disappears around the corner and just keeps on heading up that way.
Well, fuck.
Everything seems fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This all seems very fine.
Gambul and Torihito
hi, Kobe.
just
And,
squeeze
Yeah, move here
together.
first.
As you guys come on around the corner,
God damn it.
it's incredibly smoky in here, very smoggy. The sounds of cackles. You're not sure if they're real or canned or that sort of thing. But you hear, "I'm taking them to see the master."
Oh,
As,
fuck.
maybe a small platoon of imps stare you guys down. And
Have we invented grenades yet?
unfortunately, no. They, however, do have some pretty small-looking crossbows.
Hold on,
Well,
I have an idea.
ballista.
I have an idea. Do you still have the griffin grease?
Yes.
Do it.
No.
Throw the griffin grease at
Grenade.
them.
And unfortunately, with the
Explosive
fact
out.
that you guys did not notice them in time, they're going to
Wait.
take some free shots.
Oh, yeah, we didn't notice them time anyways. I was gonna say, can I roll deception to make them think I'm throwing a grenade and throw the griffin grease?
No, they saw us coming, led by Floyd, and we're like, fuck him.
And apparently, they have no care for Floyd as they
Oh
begin
god.
firing at you guys.
Did they just rip through him? Oh god.
The
I mean, he'll come back.
Poor Floyd.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe.
As a 20 just volleys its way down this is hitting everybody.
A
That-
20?
That
A
is
20, so
that is
whatever
not
your guard
good.
is.
That
This
misses
is
me.
not hitting.
It's gonna graze me a little bit.
I'll take that. That's just a graze.
And
I
as
gotta
this
get your guard up.
hail of arrows come in, and someone decided to disconnect.
Nope. I tried to play kick.
I tried to reconnect. Hi.
things are funky.
Things are funky. As as you guys watch, as well, thankfully you did have a meat shield. The thing is, it's hard to be shield when you're no longer existing.
I know how to dodge.
Yeah, me and Torihito just kind of like up against the wall, dodge all the arrows.
Yep. And as you guys basically start bending around everything along those lines, I'm going to go ahead and roll a single
So wait.
action for them.
So Zephyr and Keldrin got hit. Did Finn get hit, Keaton?
What was the thing? What happened?
20.
20. Yeah, I'm graced for 3.
Oh, okay.
So I have a dumb
gonna
idea.
I was gonna say, if you weren't getting hit, you would just be sitting in the middle, matrix dodging all of them.
Oh, he absolutely does that, but the very last one like grazes him across the face, like ooh.
Right, the face. It's
So
always
I
the
have a-
face.
Oh, I just remembered. I've got my shadow bracelet back, so the next time a big hit comes, hopefully that'll block it.
Yay!
And as you guys continue to make your way up, we're going to go ahead and go to Finn's turn.
Dying.
I would
Finn's
say so.
turn.
It sure is.
So what are we gonna do?
Throw
So
a
you said
grenade.
these are imps up here. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
These are all imps very rapidly reloading these ballista.
You know what happens when someone's reloading? You run up on them.
I mean, true, that is what you do.
And as you make your run up on them,
Man, I can't wait till you run up on them alone and all, like, 7 of them attack you at one time.
I'm just gonna go
They have
ahead
crossbows.
and-
It'll be fine.
Are you sure that they don't have?
Those are
other
2 big
weapons?
ballista. And
They also said he said they have tiny crossbows.
Well, no, they have their own little crossbows, and then they have these 2 imp-sized ballista.
Yeah, this will be fine.
You're gonna become a
Alright.
pincushion.
What's the worst that could happen? I die?
I feel like Kelton
already
should just.
I already did that today.
Exactly.
I feel like Kelton should just keep logs of how much everyone owes.
You guys hear
Actually-
hey, you guys all right? Ow!
No, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna summon my my flesh golem in the middle of them.
Ew.
Really cause some chaos. So
I have a.
Gross.
I'll have a flavor for you.
I sure did it.
Yeah, looks it as where did you wanna put him?
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. All right, give me just a second. As you raise your hands forward, focus your necromantic energies. The rest of you see this wisping, sandy magic emanate from Finn's hands as they creep forward and seize the body of Floyd before propelling him forwards.
Oh, great.
Oh, I just took over Floyd.
Yeah, as a very dead, rotting-looking imp boy just
He's
gets
rotting
all
already,
their
even though he
business.
just died.
Gnarly.
Yeah, and,
Jump twice through your life.
That sounded even better though.
Yeah, I know, right?
True zombie noise.
As Gambul, it is now your turn.
Oh, also he has 3 agility. 3 agility, 2 might, 2 fortitude.
Excellent. Gambul, it is your turn.
I know. I'm measuring.
Oh, sorry.
I really only need to allocate those stats to physical stuff because they're brain dead.
Kobe, this is why I go in front.
Hey. Shut up.
Alright. I'm just gonna use my boots, and I'm gonna be right here.
All right. As you go charging in, Gambul,
So on the front line, we have Gambul and Floyd.
as this kind of rather particularly sized ballista is kind of in your way, how do you
Oh,
are you crashing through it, or are you just vaulting?
Yeah, I think vaulting it and smashing onto this guy.
All right, give me
That's even better.
Give me an agility roll on this bastard.
Oh god, I'm gonna trip and fucking... Oh god.
Oh no.
How
Oh
average.
no.
How disgustingly average.
You may just vault it just fine.
Oh,
You
okay.
can get to the other side.
You did a 10.
It was a DC 10, wasn't it?
10 out of 10. Good
It's-
job.
it's not-
No, we rolled a 6 on that one.
It's not a graceful thing, but it's Gambul. He doesn't
And,
need to.
yeah, it's not entirely graceful. You do land on your feet, but you don't get any momentum-based, advantages to this.
Okay,
He
let's
does a
start.
stumble.
Do you remember the last time he rolled an agility and rolled like a 40? For when we were on the maze?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, remember when I flew like bird through the air?
Any case?
So yeah, I'm actually gonna smash the 2 boys on the left, since I imagine they're manning one of the ballista. But just 1 attack. I'm not gonna multi-attack. So that's disadvantage 1. So I get a total of advantage 1. Not bad.
Gamble
All right,
smash.
23.
So just 1 hammer per face.
Everybody gets one.
Oh, you little bastards. Yeah, they certainly get one, and they both kind of clatter to the ground. They're not looking too bright. Ain't dead, but at the same time, there's some new dents in their skulls.
I think that'd be dead, honestly.
Or at
Close
least
to it.
concussed.
Pretty close to
If
it.
you got a dent in your skull, that brain's got to go somewhere.
I bet a 24 kills them. They have 1 health left each.
Well, I mean, you can have significant brain damage and still technically be walking around.
Quick, who has combat follow through? Aim for those 2 first.
Well, seeing as Torihito's up next,
You say.
Just don't miss.
No, Torihito, you can very easily climb over this thing. Just
Huzzah.
take your time. Huzzah!
Oh no!
As the boy in front of you goes down.
Huzzah.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
These are not minions.
Would you like to play a Bane? Death.
Huzzah.
Oh no!
So I guess me and Floyd can just go fuck ourselves.
Huzzah.
So,
Oh my god.
so hell.
Okay, 26 kills. Oh.
22 does not.
No, that does
Why
not.
are you going, you have another attack?
As that boy is
Kill
not-
that one.
Huzzah.
Oh god damn it.
Okay,
Why
so
am I here?
So that one's dead.
Aw, damn it.
Oh.
As this one finally pulls up his crossbow, barely manages to like stop the whip sword in front of him. You
Just like a
leave good
tornado.
gash, like in the side. And he
I'm just
watches
imagining-
as-
I'm literally just imagining all the time, like all the time stopping and everything. There's just blood hanging in the air, and as he stops, it just goes.
Yeah, and there's Torihito with sword in the side of a crossbow. As these last two boys realize the rest of the regiment has just fucking collapsed.
Quick, give a badass anime one-liner.
Nah.
Nah.
Like a.
Oh my god.
I'm impressed.
As I come up to their turn, the guy in
Looks
front of
like you've missed your mark.
is going to panic and throw a little bit of a stab your way, Torihito.
Oh no.
Just a little bit of a stab.
22 to hit,
My health. 3
And-
damage.
and then turns and tries to flee. You may make an opportunity attack.
Oh
You
no.
fool.
My shaft is bigger.
You fool. Do I get to... Does combat policy work with that? I think it does.
Oh god.
Oh
Does-
my wamo, Shinderi. Wait, no, that's cut.
Oh,
I
no.
don't. Does it work on your turn?
It's whenever I kill things, I think.
Oh god.
Let me see. Combat follow through. Every time you bring an enemy to... Yeah, anytime you bring an enemy to 0 hit points with a might or agility attack, you can immediately make an extra attack as a free action.
Oh no.
I let this infestation get out of hand.
You sure did.
Just so I have something to do.
As Torihito, for one brief second, someone takes a stab at him, begins to run, and then the last two just collapse. The ballistas fall silent, and Floyd looks around like,
Alright. Well,
I guess I'll just keep Floyd with me. I'm slowly gathering buffs as we.
Quick, raise another one.
as he-
I mean, I could start raising more imps.
Yeah. you
And
can
this
raise-
this keeps him from
Up to 4, I
respawning,
think.
yeah?
Hold on, let me look.
I think you can raise up to 4 under 1 concentration. Or something like
and,
that.
Not copy down this. Hold on.
I believe summon creature would probably still be a minor action to sustain them.
meanwhile, try something again.
But yeah. Geltrin, what are you attempting to do?
I just pat Zephyr on the back. I'm applying resistance to her and I. So it's
Alright,
like, do the squishiest.
Oh, neat. Thank you.
Which one
Which one are you guys putting again?
Okay.
I'm going for precise since these guys have stabby sticks.
Okay. And yep, as you basically reach out, Zephyr,
you.
you feel a little bit of shimmer on you.
Yay, Shimmer.
You are limited to a number of summoned creatures equal to your invoking attribute score. That's it.
Oh boy.
So I can
Oh,
have
shit.
5.
So if you had the prep time, you could. Ooh.
Hold on. Let me get one more. We'll just accumulate as we go. It'll be a snowball of zombie imps.
I
So-
will let you focus on this. for
These
now.
these ballista, are they like on wheels? Is this something we could roll with us?
No,
Oh,
these things are not on wheels. They look like they've been propped up to stand their ground. Even for Gambul to pick this thing up, it would be rather bulky looking.
So that's a no on taking this with us. Gotcha.
Gambul
I
can become
am-
a heavy gunner.
I have acquired a second imp.
All right. Yep. As
I'm also going to just sabotage these, like just cut the strings on them so we don't have to deal with it again. Just in case we need to run.
This is not where I thought today was going to go for me.
As the one that Torihito cut down as he tries to picks himself back up, dusts himself off, turns towards you.
That's so creepy.
You guys thought I was weird.
Gambul just kind of tries not to look at it and keeps walking.
Yeah, and as you guys round the corner,
I don't know. They're kind of cute
Cauldron,
in a weird way.
as you turn to kind of like see what's going on down the corner,
Oh.
there are definitely more boys. However, you also notice. Oh, hello. That's not the tool I wanted. You also notice.
I'm
few
the tool
returning
you wanted.
faces.
Boy, how is Floyd there?
I just look at Floyd up here. I look at Floyd back here. Huh.
Yeah. Man, it's real uncanny, isn't it?
So there's new ones.
I'm gonna kill Floyd with Floyd.
And as Keltrin, you kind of take stock of the fact that these guys are staring right back at you. The guys that you are very much familiar with raise up their pitchforks and scream, "Charge!"
Is there anything here?
And
This is still black here.
So,
Answer, no.
Okay.
considering combat technically restarted here, could I
Does
focus?
initiative reset?
I'm
Or
letting
no?
you have the turn, Keltrin. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Focus action. 26.
26. As charge! Okay, here's your charge. Fuck.
Do they just all kind of stop? Oh no!
Chain lightning. My
Oh
god.
my goodness.
It stopped.
Does 24
Man.
No, it
24
did not.
Oh,
Oh my god. 24 kills.
No.
These
Man,
are...
continues.
Once we get to the big guy, I'm going to have just a mountain of bodies to throw at him.
All right.
All right. Your choice. Which one of the named three would you like to take out?
Let's go with the one up here, and then
Alright.
the rest of the damage just hits.
The one
Floyd.
that screams "charge" goes out.
and the other damage just hits Floyd and hurts him. So I think it stops there.
24.
24
Oh, wait,
kills.
no.
24 hit that last guy,
Oh, okay. Continuing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
No,
up.
no.
and 16 hits him with the pitchfork, and he just kind of shudders for a bit. He looks back at Floyd. Retreat? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And
Can I instead just tell them, how about stay put and stay out of our way?
roll persuasion.
I have nothing in this. Let's see what
I will
it
give you
does.
advantage 1 on this. Could you just pride?
27.
They exploded!
Floyd looks back, looks forth. You know what? I sticks his pitchfork into the ground. I'm just gonna. Where were we at in the game? He pulls out a deck of cards and they just kinda
Smart
just-
imps.
gather up real closely over their buddies' dead bodies and just try their hardest to ignore you guys.
All right, so actions are free again. Can I try something real fast? Because I can multi-target raise.
I'm just imagining.
Are you gonna raise all the corpses that we just killed right in front of them playing their card game?
Yes.
So,
it has disadvantage 4, but I'm gonna raise 3.
I'm just imagining Keltrin walks slowly and just fist bumps Campbell and everyone else like he.
Damn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, at this point, these bodies have started to disintegrate so much that you just utterly ruined them.
Well, whatever. We got 2.
Yeah, we
You
have.
also rolled
we also-
advantage
Whatever.
and still failed.
Yeah, no, it didn't help me.
That 2 did not help you.
You guys pull yourself around, and Floyd desperately tries to ignore the fact he's just walking by you guys. Like, he's walking by himself. And there's that little like I see you sort of gesture that happens. The rest of this hallway is really uneventful. It seems that these guys do not have much of a fight to put up.
We just
That was it?
end up here.
And yeah,
That was it, huh?
around the
Yeah, we
corner,
kind of tore through any of
Just
their
since I
emplacements.
know you're gonna ask.
the night sky
What? No.
rolls out ahead of you guys, and you come up back around. Zephyr, you haven't seen this before, but as you guys crest up this hill,
Oh,
the big fat bastard still sits upon his throne. Gambul,
Oh boy.
as you start to make your way up, you notice off on the side a rather friendlier, devilish sort of person tied up
God, he's so
I-
big.
ropes. And yeah, despite the fact that he's sitting down on his ass, tied to multiple poles, he still has this very pathetic look on his face.
Aw, poor
Bibbles.
Bibbles.
Can I get my guys to post up behind me? I may have left them in a hallway earlier.
To tail after you guys.
I would love the ability to move them.
So what are we doing here? Are we going to try and sneak in and get Bibbles, or what?
I don't think that's gonna work.
No.
I mean, I can go invisible now.
Yeah, but that guy's really big.
We don't want to risk that.
Apparently, he is the boss. I wouldn't be surprised if we could see through that.
I don't know, he looks kind of dumb.
Just
Yeah.
I think
not
he's
much
the
I can worry
embodiment
about
of
that.
gluttony or some shit.
Oh boy.
which means if he wants to eat you, he will see you.
Speaking of
He
gluttony,
wanted to eat you?
He probably wants to eat anything that exists.
Okay.
as you guys are sitting there trying to discuss things, I would like a stealth roll from you folks.
Hey, we have
Oh,
advantage one because we got spooky feet.
You do. Each of you gets advantage 1 on this roll.
Oh, I did not roll advantage, but I think mine's good enough anyways, isn't it?
Do it again anyway. Why
Just
not?
in case.
Oh boy. Between a 3 and a 2.
Yeah, that's better. That's
I
better.
think everyone makes up for it. Christ.
What's giving us advantage?
Spooky feet.
You have a... Oh, hello.
We got a ability at the end of the last session called Spooky Feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you have rescued Accordia, you are granted additional advantages of sneaking around.
Sorry,
I
it's
forgot about
not called Spooky Feet. I called it Spooky Feet.
It doesn't seem like this guy notices you. And as a matter of fact, as you guys kind of peer him over,
How?
those of you who've been here before recognize that silver bowl. Despite
That's all the
fact that
goodies.
it's much smaller.
Does he
Bowl
does
is
he look does he look distracted with whatever shit he's up to?
He looks pissed.
So would you say that is a distracted kind of pissed?
Possibly.
Does he look pissed at us, or just pissed in general?
Probably in general.
I mean, we did just roll stealth, so he probably doesn't notice it yet.
No. I was gonna say, what if I send Floyd in to cut Bibbles free? Would he even notice until it was too late?
Do you want to risk that?
Uh,
I mean, at worst comes to worst, all we lose is Floyd.
from the looks of things, give me a perception check on him, Finn, actually,
Yeah.
in order to read his demeanor.
20.
Wow.
Yeah, he looks like he's staring like very intensely into his bowl, but from his high seat, it looks like he would probably notice anything that moves in front of him.
What if I have him go around behind?
God.
I'm kidding.
Give him the teleportation axe.
No.
No. All right. So how do we play this?
I mean, he's a boss. Do we have to kill him?
I mean, we could try flanking. You know.
Bibbles really wants us to kill his boss.
As
We
you guys
get
continue
Bibbles free.
to debate, you watch as the giant demon finally lifts one of his hands, goes into the bowl, pulls out, well, what you guys recognize as a candy, but once more, incredibly small.
His supply is drying up.
He grumbles 2 ways, both from his throat, the other from his stomach.
Which means he might be less powerful.
But
So we
more
should-
dangerous because he's ravenous.
Unwraps the tiny little candy, pops into his mouth, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Alright.
He is actually about to starve.
This is gonna be
So
like
he's just hangry?
All in favor of killing him?
I mean, that was the plan. Literally, I'm only debating how to do that.
with blades.
No, fuck this. Where are my boys at? Boys, get over here.
I want to
Shit,
send
hi.
Floyd in. I'm sending Floyd in.
Send Floyd in.
I'm sending Floyd in.
Alright, as
God.
as which one is it you? You look awful. Have you been sleeping lately? What's the attribute for your zombie?
He has 3 agility, 2 might, 2 fortitude.
Okay, cool. So he has nothing in deception.
He has nothing in deception. I can still roll a d20 if you like.
I got it for as he peers out at him. What the hell is wrong with you? What, you think you could just come in here and tell me how I'm supposed to run my court? Alright, well, you know what? Fine. He leans over the seat and stares down at him. As if I don't know I'd have corruption on my court right now. And
He thinks this is a coup.
picks up his big old fist, swings it downwards, and Floyd is gone.
Again.
So let's try and avoid that.
Now then, whoever's out there trying to pull a fast one on me, I've got news for you. I'm mad, and I'm on a diet, and I think today should be my cheat day. So what do you say? I'm feeling a little peckish. We have some ham over here as his big arm, his big, suddenly incredibly long arm reaches out and heads for his bibbles.
All right.
Yeah, we should probably intervene.
George.
Yeah, let's make sure that doesn't happen.
Can I throw a surprise javelin?
Surprise javelin.
Throw it.
This
I'll
is
have
your last
disadvantage.
javelin.
And
My
Throw
last
it.
javelin.
because Gambul is acting now, I will give him the surprise turn here.
Along with him, you know what? I'll save that till my turn. Never mind.
Let's see. So
I think a lot of us were about to react because I was also about to try and just use a. Basically, I was going to try to blind him.
My thought would have been like plan of attack. Does he look like he can? Does he look like his arms are too fat to reach his head?
Oh my god.
that's a fucking roll.
To reach his head? No. As a matter of fact, his long ass arms are suddenly reaching out towards Bibbles.
Oh,
and
that's right. He's got
before they
creepy,
make
stretchy
contact,
arms.
Gambul pulls up his javelin and hurls. Gambul, you did not need to roll initiative.
Yeah, so advantage 1 from focus, disadvantage 1 from range. Do I get any additional or?
He rolled a 58.
Unfortunately, no. This will be a plain old.
Flat 0 might roll. Here we go.
Yep.
You've done it.
As this thing skewers him in the side, he stops reaching for Bibbles, looks down, pulls it out. This is not even a toothpick. You think you're funny? You best get in here and try to kill me.
0 javelin.
Yep.
All right.
Roll initiative, everybody.
I think we all did.
We did.
Okay.
You rolled
I
a
am-
58.
I'm
I
probably
don't
gonna
like that.
focus. I'm probably gonna focus on trying to undo Bibbles over there. If you guys can distract him enough.
Actually,
We'll
I can send my other imp to do that. We should all distract him.
This boy is. That's the wrong sheet.
Yeah, but that imp is really tiny and Bibbles is really big. It's gonna take a lot.
Zephyr is also really tiny.
But
I'm
not as tiny as
also
an imp.
smart enough to know how to untie him and cover our tracks. I can cast darkness. I can do a lot of stuff.
And she
Your
has
imp
knives.
is cannon fodder.
She can cut the ropes and stuff.
And as the javelin heads on out, were you considering that a focus action, Justin?
Yeah.
Alrighty. But unfortunately, as that
How
happens,
far even is this stupid thing?
A distance.
he could
Pretty far.
He
Dick.
could actually charge attack.
And as hungrier as this boy picks up the javelin, chucks it to the side. Right then, I'm gonna need a little bit of sides over here. As he lifts up his head, bellows out something horrible sounding to the lot of you. Zephyr, you can kind of understand this as, get the fuck over here, lads. And he is going to roll something. Fantastic. As you guys watch as little imps begin to fly up over his chair.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, great. And there's odds.
Yep.
I mean, he can't move.
Kill
He got long arms, but he can't move.
All right.
His reach is probably the entire room, so.
Yeah, but he can't move.
I'm gonna try and blind him from here. That's the
All right.
distance. I can make that.
Oh god, is this what we're doing now? Is that vampire guy again?
We're just throwing
Actually,
pebbles
hold on.
from a mile
Where's-
away.
No, where's my Hold on. Is it
Chip damage is still damage.
advantage 1 on attacks with attack specialization? Since it's ranged, does that go to Bane's too or no? I actually don't remember this.
I think attack specialization is only for basic attacks, not bane attacks.
Okay. All right. 19.
Yeah, that is only for damaging attacks. With a 19 versus...
Fuck.
Yeah, that big old bright flash... You can see, even from the distance that you're at, he kind of howls and winces in pain for a bit and starts, like, rubbing at his eyes. Seems to be
Solar
blinded.
flare!
Yep.
Turns out when he's that big, he can't have that high of a guard because he's a gigantic, immobile target.
And, yeah, as you manage to get him blinded, he howls in pain. You still have... you focused on that, so...
Yeah, and I'm using my minor to keep our resistances up.
Unfortunately, you may not. A focus action takes up all of your actions. Even minor.
Does it?
Well,
Yeah, including
pooples.
However, Zephyr can maintain that her turn.
Okay.
All right.
Pooples.
As this boy starts rubbing at his eyes, he yells at the other boys, "Either get them or get here. I don't care what." And he starts just fucking rubs at his eyes.
Why is Torihito before us again?
Good question.
You forgot
That's a
to-
good question. How the fuck?
You forgot to.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
did
forgot
I?
to order things.
This is what happens when I go. All right.
There we go.
Oh dear. Yep.
Which means Kelchin shouldn't have gone earlier.
Kelcher, we will skip your next turn. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Finn, it is your turn.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun fact: his guard is reduced by 3 right now because he's blind.
He sure is.
Huh.
Right.
So,
We
all
need
right,
to use
let's-
blinded more.
I am gonna send my imp in charging and screaming.
All right. As screaming is a little bit of a hard
Doing its
to
best to
approach.
scream.
As this boy goes in charge, would you like to roll the attack for him?
How does this work? Again.
That's an agility.
His attribute is what, 2, right?
Agility of 3.
Agility of 3. That
So it'd
would
be a 20 plus a 1d8.
I meant specifically for like charge attacks.
a
It's disadvantage 1.
D20. Yeah, it's disadvantage 1.
Okay. So I'll
But
just
you get
roll.
the
I'll
extra
just
30.
roll. I'll just roll Finn's might, which is 3, but just call it agility.
All right, disadvantage 1. Again.
Yep. Whoop! I rolled that wrong, but it sucked anyway.
14. You see a little clawed punch go for the leg, and it does nothing.
Yeah, that's about right. All right, my turn.
Yep, your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna go in my 35 feet,
Okay.
and then do the same thing I did back in Jamboree. I'm gonna leap up into the air and try and chuck my hatchet at his face.
All right. And roll me that attack.
Audible concern from the entire party.
If he's blinded, would you say that he doesn't see this coming?
Yeah, I would say so.
Hey,
Dope.
and the summon might count, so that wouldn't that be lethal strike?
Yeah, he has it 2 ways.
All right, assholes. Lethal
39.
And as you come sailing in, you manage to like cut him in like the little thick, fat folds of his neck.
Thick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and that's with blinded on. Oh fuck.
And yeah, would you?
That's a good chunk of damage.
That is a big chunk of damage.
Quick, blind him again.
Finn out of the gate with the
Go for
heavy
the-
hit.
I would like to disarm him of his bowl.
All right, and as you basically you
So I get on there, and then I kind of shimmy down and kick it out of his hand. Just
Yeah, he starts thrashing, and as you're like kind of getting waved around by him, you actually reach out with your foot and kick the bowl out of his hands before you're kind of. If you want to stay on him, that's going to be a might roll from you.
Alright.
Might.
Despite the fact that you have climbing, he is wrestling.
Nope, I'm going down with the bull.
You are thrown off.
Alright, so I'm like here-ish, sure.
Yes. All right.
And the bull is hopefully not landing on me.
Yep. And,
Don't give him ideas.
The bull.
But imagine if Finn just got trapped under a bowl of candy.
Hey, it's the ultimate in
It
safe
fits the
areas.
narrative.
Just sit there and start unwrapping the souls.
Yeah, no, I'll eat
Come
the
out
fucking
filthy
thing.
rich.
I'll say the bowl winds up right over there. It clatters and spills its treats every which way. We want to
dude,
kind of start crumbling.
Even better, what if it crushed this guy?
Unfortunately,
But I can dream.
as his turn comes around, he just very, very blindly decides to take a swing in an arc in front of him.
That is disadvantage 5.
Yeah, well, you say that.
He has many advantages, I assume.
And with a good old wide swinging hand, it turns out sometimes you don't need to be able to see if you're just swinging horizontal. A bunch of small people. And a 32.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, my minion's gonna try and guard.
And unfortunately, this is not gonna. This is only gonna be like at you, Finn, and this boy over here.
Yeah, no, my minion's gonna try and guard.
All right.
So, hoo boy.
Roll at me that.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah. No,
He has been obliterated and sprayed all over that guy.
Smash Brothers home run bat gets sent out of there.
Finn, on the other hand, is also gonna try and guard.
All right.
On the other hand, doing the same thing.
No.
On the other hand,
Oh.
worse.
All right, I have taken 12. This bodes ill.
And you are grappled.
I've made a mistake.
Yeah, as you're kind of like this big, long, wide, swinging arm, you roll off the fat, continuing down to his hand until he just grasps you like a fucking squeaky toy. And he picks you up into the air and just somebody better help Finn.
Yeah, I was going to go help Bibbles, but
He's fine.
he's fine for the moment. Finn's not. so I guess
He's
I'm gonna
not
go
in
help
mortal
Finn.
danger.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna start heading. How far can I get to him? Can I get close enough to him to do anything?
If you have
It's
30
about 30.
feet, you'd be able to.
Your movement speed is actually a little faster than 30, I recall.
So I can get it.
That's within
No.
reaching distance, though. Oh wait, he has stupid long arms anyway.
He has
never mind.
35
He's
feet.
got a corner in this square.
It counts. We take those.
We take those.
Yeah. And what would you like to do, Zephyr?
Throwing knives.
All right. As you pull out your knives and do your thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As Finn goes charging in, Zephyr as well, you hear off from the corner of the room, "Oh, hello, everybody. I hope you all got my letter.
I'm dying.
Oh, sorry."
Okay, Vegeta.
At 18, unfortunately, these knives literally bounce off this boy's stomach.
Shit. He has enhanced
Hang in there,
resistances, don't we?
Bibbles.
He has enhanced resistances, I think, because that should have hit.
Actually, I'm sitting over here, but yes, I will be here. And as this boy continues to thrash about, Finn, he is going to go for a quick chomp.
Oh no.
Please no.
You're getting vored.
Oh god. And that is not. Whoop, that is not the correct.
Laugh if he misses.
Bites his own hand.
I just reach out and slap him.
Oh, hold on.
I'm
Real
holding
quick,
on.
blinded. Causes.
Disadvantage 5.
Okay, cool.
Is he gonna poke himself in the eye with me?
Yes, I
Put on
become the
your-
ultimate.
Put on your spiky helmet.
I don't have a spiky.
Even then, he manages to get a 25. It's kind of easy to find
Ooh.
your hand as he bites into your shoulder, Finn.
Ow. I'm not dead yet.
Now you're
stop
covered
that.
in your own blood and his slobber. It is
That's nasty.
really gross.
Shit needs to stop biting me today.
He does not smell good. Keltrin, we have already had your turn. I apologize. And Torihito.
I can barely make it. And so I'm gonna do that.
Disarm
Hey,
him.
we take those.
We take those. Yeah,
Disarm.
I get advantages on disarm. Fuck it.
Oh boy.
Give me my friend back.
And with a 21, you make an upward strike and slice him. You nip him along the wrist, and he yelps in pain. And as Finn goes tumbling, Finn, agility roll for you.
We take those.
As
23.
you manage to thankfully land without breaking your neck.
I land, ironically, like a cat.
You did this to me.
I'm not doing that again.
Yep. And
We take those.
Torihito, I believe, with a 22, you manage to scrape along his side, and he yelps out once more. This cut does not go very deep, mind you.
It's because of all the fat.
Yes. But it seems he felt that one. Gambul.
So he's got resistance. Oh god, does
No,
he
it's
have
not-
resistance to my
it's-
bludgeoning?
It's probably. I don't think it's resistance. Is that his guard's like 19 or something?
Well,
You hit with
That
a 19
blind hit
early.
early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a 19, and she missed with an 18.
but he has -3 guard right now. So if she
Yeah.
missed, it means he has bolstered resistances to things.
Whatever, just hit him
He's
hard
fat
enough to make him
blubberous.
lose concentration.
You should
Well,
hit him.
I can't reach him regardless, so
Don't you have the boots of the? Oh wait.
He already
I
used
Well,
yours.
we've
because I
got.
didn't know this
you-
was gonna happen.
You
Wait.
can still use a regular charge attack. It's just you'd have disadvantage for it.
Yeah, I can reach that way.
And while you guys do that, I can
All
do
right.
middles.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
ranged
so.
anyway.
This is like fucking
Dude.
Monster Hunter. We're all just blinking at his legs swing.
I already tried to mount him, and that did not work.
So
More
get
flash pods.
Advantage 1. Hey!
A 36. You bring your hammers down onto his knee and hear a pretty shattering.
Go for the shin.
Ooh, that
Yay.
makes my knee hurt.
Yeah.
Thinking about
Hey, I
that.
have a bad knee anyway.
And
so-
those
Howls, and
those
you
are
guys-
those
in
are
his
fat.
howl, you guys are sprayed with crumbs as he leans over, winces in pain, starts taking mad swipes at you guys.
They
Would you
thin
like to apply a
crumbs.
bane to this boy?
Those are fat knees. Those were
break
already
his
under a lot of stress.
concentration.
Yeah, if he has a shattered
Oh,
teeth
yeah.
back, he should be immobilized because you can't walk on
He
him.
was
moving
he was
anyway.
already immobiled.
Let's break his concentration.
Oh.
If he has concentration.
If he has concentration.
Boons.
I have to gamble it.
I'm gonna go to your house and throw something at you.
It wasn't on purpose. I didn't realize until I said it. But
Oh, boy. All right.
Anyway,
Moving right along as he winces and shakes his head. He blinks his eyes and finally looks out. Right, there the lot of you are. I thought you were up to no good. So then, it seems I have plenty to eat. But first, ow.
also
What's
you're a
his
prick.
He looks left and right. You two, get him! You two, come here! And as he reaches
You
out
can
with
eat
both
them.
of his arms,
Oh, he's gonna eat
grabs
the
two
imps.
of the imps out of the air, and shoves them into his face.
Oh,
Raid boss.
okay.
And,
Oh no, it's
Okay.
healing.
Hold on.
Guys, we're progressing.
I
We've
have-
learned another boss mechanic. We have to kill
I
the
have-
ads.
I have a thought.
alright. And with that, my god. Okay, well, as he chomps down these guys, you can hear the little imps inside screaming, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" Not much meat on them, but you're next. As he very heartily swallows and spits out the pitchforks.
Ugh.
Why would they want to work for these people?
I think it's a force thing.
You guys have a really
Yeah.
shit boss.
Can I pick up the pitchforks and use it as a javelin?
I don't think those are big enough.
Unfortunately, it's not your turn yet. As these two boys come flying in, seeing as they're going to try to flank around you guys, they're going to be taking some little stabby attacks. Torihito, you first. I don't think 19 hits you.
Nope.
And Zephyr. No, that's an 8.
Yay, I dodged it.
Swing it in. Yeah, no, you don't even need to dodge it. This guy very clearly misses.
I just put my hand on his head, like, stop.
Finn.
Stop it.
So I think this would be more of a Gambul thing. Yeah, no, I'm gonna tip off to Gambul as like, do you think you can make a throw up if you hit him in the stomach hard enough?
Please let us get out of the splash zone first.
Is he still
I do
blinded or
imagine
no?
that would be hard to get out of her.
Gamble
Reason.
just kind of grunts as he's, still kind of like swinging, blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, just a thought. I'm actually going to sidestep to over here,
Alright.
and then heal myself because holy shit, I'm in pain.
As you go stagger around, you may apply some first aid to yourself, and you may roll that. As
I heal for 3.
this boy looks down, seeing Gamble that you've caused him the he guesses that you're the one that's been causing him the biggest amount of grief so far.
I feel like we're tied, but sure.
He's going to solo on you right now. Oh boy, with a 30 to hit you, Gamble.
Oh, okay, that actually kind of hurts.
Oh.
7 damage.
Yep.
Oh my, damage.
Ouch, owie, ow, my bones.
Oof.
He roars in your face as he does so. Zephyr, it is your turn.
I feel like Gamble can handle the big guy on his next turn, and I'll get rid of this dude while I can.
Okay.
So, stabby time.
All right. With a 16, who are you going after? The little imp? Okay, little guy. By the way, push to talk. As you managed to get a couple quick cuts in this man. And
Yeah, just so you know, I have to be on the tab to do push to talk, so if I'm in my other menus, I'm in my other menus.
yeah, no worries.
Oh, you're using the web one?
Yeah, we had this discussion, remember?
Yeah,
Oh.
and
I'm
as
tired.
you managed to put a few holes into him, doesn't look like he's ready to give up just yet. Big boy once more decides he's going to go for a wide swing, and 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to be
So he
swinging
has
at you guys.
So he has disadvantage 20, right?
No,
Bruh.
but he does have. Yeah, let's see.
I'm upset.
You're still blinded.
No.
He's no longer blinded. He managed to resist it.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
still
Forgot
there.
to take that
one
damn thing
fear.
off. Okay, I would like a. Hold on.
I feel like I blew all my good rolls on the initiative earlier.
How do you think I feel?
I cut him good.
I've been decently
I mean-
consistent.
I've been vaporizing the small things.
As usual, Torihito.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
And as he takes one big wide swing, this looks like it's. Ooh, go! That's a 41 to hit you guys.
Christ.
Oh my fucking
All
god.
of us?
Well, I'm
All
gonna
four of
take a nap.
I would like to defend, please.
you. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna defend.
Use your shadow.
I will also defend.
All right. And
Uh,
Zephyr, you get advantage 1 to your defense.
I'm
This-
lucky.
All
Finn
right.
has
And that's
Finn has
just agility, right?
Finn has been slapped.
Finn
he is
has
down.
definitely been slapped.
Wow.
Oh boy.
What was it? 41?
41.
41.
So how much lethal damage is that, would you say?
No lethal damage. He's when he did not
How?
explode.
That's a
Bonus
Wow.
dice
That
exploded.
is, yeah. The big dice did not explode.
so
But
what?
Finn is unfortunately unconscious. Torihito, you
Have-
managed to
Fuck is this
stop
guy?
him right
How-
before it hits you and just duck underneath.
How far did he slap me?
The fuck is this guy rolling?
Because
he
there's
basically
no way.
clotheslined you and you are down right where you are.
I mean, this is a big boss, so
So did my shadow help at all?
Yes, your shadow did help. You are taking, well, 8
Less.
damage. It still puts you at 15, but with that, you are
alive.
You are knocked down.
So I should be at 15 health, you said?
No, you took 15
Yeah,
damage.
you took 15 damage, so you are at 11.
One for
And yeah, it seems that swing was mostly meant for you, Gambul, but with other people in the way, he figured, fuck it.
God.
Guys, don't we have like 11 XP?
Yes.
No.
When did mine get chopped down to 9?
Yeah, mine got
Mine's-
bumped down to 9 earlier too.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
weird. We're supposed to be
set
at
that
11
back.
now.
Mine's been at 11.
Okay.
Yeah, mine just set at nine.
Because I was looking at like my stat points spent versus had, and I'm like, I don't think I should have spent more points than I had.
Yeah. Keltrin, it is now your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to use my belt of movement to give myself 10 extra movement,
Mhm.
and then bolt all the way over here to Bibbles.
Alright. As you manage to get over towards Bibbles, are there any actions that you're needing to take?
Since that is a dash, I'm basically just going to focus on getting him out of these restraints because we need help.
I'll consider this a... Roll me... Do you have anything in logic?
0 points.
Logic with it. Just a logic.
Flat.
Yeah, just flat.
Don't
16.
fuck up. That's more
Yeah,
than
you
10.
managed to get some good rolls in there. As you basically start unwinding the ropes. Oh, hello!
I mean, I have a sword.
You can't cut ropes.
As this thing is,
The sword also
you
is
notice
on
that this
fire.
rope is mostly bound around a very spiky-looking pole arm. As you get closer, you notice this. So using your sword seems a little silly, but you do manage to get it off of him. It is awful nice of you guys to come over and help me. I
We'll
I
help
hate
you
to
if
be
you help
remiss.
us.
Unfortunately, I cannot take arms up against my superior. I'm
Why?
sorry. It's in the
Just-
contract.
He ain't your superior, he's a bitch.
But I can help you out with this. He reaches back somewhere right behind him and holds out a belt to you, Keltrin. Lined with healing potions. 5 of them.
I'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Okay.
Yep.
Can,
And
can I quickly take one? Oh no, that combat's going to take longer than that. Never mind.
yeah, unfortunately, you dashed.
No, I was going to take one and put it in the temp set, but that wouldn't matter because that takes 10 minutes.
Yep, unfortunately. Torihito.
I'm gonna go over to my friend, try to get him up.
Hi, I am dead
Wait, just-
again.
Just bring him back to me.
It's something.
As yeah, you managed to lay on
It's
hands.
something.
He's
You,
awake.
you barely managed to grab onto
Wake
Finn
up.
before he goes. "Ah!"
And then you notice the smell coming off of me. It's not good.
Oh, oh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Wait, I get one more thing. I'm
What?
gonna stab the guy next to me.
All right. As,
Just slap him away,
Finn,
pull your
hey.
sword,
Finn.
stab the guy.
Finn,
as
Finn
you
just wakes
basically-
up to a shower of blood.
pick up your sword, just and stick him in the side.
Hey, it worked. That means I get to do
Do
this.
it again. Don't you get to move too?
Yes, he does.
I'm gonna go over here and do to this guy.
Ad killing.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
what a waste.
Right.
Would you like to apply a bane?
And that guy just blenders out of existence.
And then just whip around.
Thank you.
Do you want to swap those roles around?
Right, I wish.
As
Christ.
yeah, that goes slicing into the leg of this big boy in this chair. He yells down at you, but so ends your ride.
Shame.
Gamble.
I didn't one shot the boss with an 80.
Gamble, it is your turn. Unfortunately, you have used your defend.
Oh, fuck. Still get move, right?
Yes, you do.
So I need
And
some healing potion. Wait, do I have a healing potion?
I think you do.
I still have like 6.
I do not, actually.
uh-oh.
Fuck.
I'll be fine. Go get your healing potion.
No, if I move, he's gonna attack me.
Well,
Oh.
I think that's if you. He's a really big dude, so his range is
He
really big.
has a pretty big reach, so I will say this. within the range you're going, there will not be an
Oh.
opportunity attack.
Opportunity attacks don't proc
I
unless
also
you
can't
leave their
reach.
Oh,
I
sucks.
also can't reach him unless I dash.
Well,
Which I can't
go
because
help
that's a major
Finn,
action.
because you can slap him some more.
Well, I need.
Just at this point, you might as well.
Yeah,
stay
I could take another hit. I'm gonna heal Finn. Wait, no,
You're
I
not-
can't because
you're
that's a
not-
major action.
No, you're. Oh.
I can't.
Okay.
You're right.
Well, fuck. All I have is minor actions. I don't really have anything
Alright.
to do with minor actions. So,
Stand imposingly.
Yeah, no hitting.
Wait. What's your bandana do again?
That is also a major action.
Oh,
As this boy looks down and goes, "Where the hell are all my boys?" He leans back and starts howling again as he attempts to call in more friends.
Oh my god, Keltrin cast silence on this motherfucker.
Silence literally just makes it to where he can. Oh wait, no, because he yells.
Yeah.
Yep,
Improvised
right,
roll.
You're learning the raid mechanics, Justin. Good job.
Right.
As three guys come fluttering in.
Oh, I do not need this right now.
You and your 1 health.
Wait a minute. I kicked on lifesteal way earlier.
You did.
Did you?
Did. Yeah, no, like way earlier.
Ah,
Like right after the first encounter.
So you can't focus attack if you got boons to focus on.
yep. Unfortunately,
I
as you-
never focus attacked anything.
no, but you did have minions.
As it comes out around Finn, it's your turn.
So he's sitting on like a chair, right?
A big ass, like sturdy looking.
He's sitting on a toilet.
It's a high chair.
I was gonna say, does it look like I could roll under it safely without fear of being defecated on?
Roll perception. Let's see.
Does he look
What
like
did
he
I
has
say
this
about
shit?
giving him ideas?
12.
Okay. So you take a look down, like a quick look to see if it's even feasible getting under there, and the smell hits you, and you're not sure it's such a smart idea.
You get persistent damage for smelling this.
No, not that easy.
I won't go all the way under. I'll just slide in just enough so that I'm like out of his eyesight, and then cast lifesteal on myself again.
All right, go ahead and roll that.
It's like hiding from a giant underneath his chair.
6 lifesteal activate.
All right, next turn we start healing.
And roll me an agility because you're kind of trying to hide out of the corner.
25.
25 versus. Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
kind of
yeah, he. It doesn't look like he tracks your movement. He's still very much focused on a big boy.
He probably thinks I'm still like dead.
Yeah. As this guy again, Gambul, picks up his fist, swings down at you,
He should not do that.
with a 23 to hit.
That meets. Are you serious?
Yeah.
But
Wow,
you're-
like 8 more attacks like that, I'll be dead.
You little bastards! Bastards think you're at the top of the food chain. I'm bigger than you. Get in my belly. Zephyr, it's your turn.
Of course. Of course
He
would
says
say
he's
that.
bigger than him,
Well,
and now
I
all I can
didn't
think of
like-
is increasing Gambul's size again.
I didn't like the sound of "get in my belly," so I guess I'm gonna add. What does standing up will take away my movement?
Half movement.
Half my movement. All right, I'm gonna stand up and get close to him and stab him.
You're in range where you're standing, so.
Yeah.
yeah, he's got a tiny bit. He's got a tiny bit in this square, so it counts. We take those.
It's a 6 across.
Yeah, he's 6x6. God, what a chunky
Big
beast.
fat boy. Nice.
That means, Kobe, you could stand right here and hit him.
Yeah, I could.
I'm tired of your shit, sir.
As a good long slice goes up his forearm, he actually winces in pain, shakes. Big old flabby arm. As he looks back at you. And who invited you? Who let you in? As he
That's distracting.
sees Zephyr.
Yeah.
And, I'm gonna roll something for him.
Oh
Maybe him
God,
being blindness
what?
this entire time had been a boon, and we hadn't noticed.
More devils! I knew it! You're all conspiring against me! He targets you, Zephyr.
Fuck.
Oh, so he's super paranoid.
Yeah, Remember when Floyd went in a minute ago? He was like, "I knew it, corruption in my court."
And a 24 to hit you, Zephyr.
Okay.
As he reaches out and takes a good old meaty slap at you.
That's not really enough.
It's up to you.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll defend again because I don't really have much health left.
All right.
Big, meaty claws.
You still get your advantage 1 on the defend, so. But this will eat up your next major turn. Nope, that is going to be a damager.
Okay. Alright, help!
6 damage slaps into you. Keltrin, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm giving Gambul a fucking health potion.
Okay.
I don't think I'm the one who needs it the most.
I have 5 of them. Have one. Here.
Okay.
Keltrin just very gingerly, hi, you look thirsty. Anything else you want to do this turn?
I kind of want to blind him again.
Alright. Roll me a blind.
Make the magic happen.
I'm hoping. Here's
And
hoping.
maybe he won't hit me through it again.
And that's versus guard. He sees you charge up, and this time he raises his hand and blocks the flash.
No.
Unfortunately, no dice on that one. Torihito.
Damn it, the stuns have diminishing returns.
Time for ad clearing.
All right.
Fuck. Alright.
All
Alright.
right. Ad clearing.
Oh.
A 14 does hit him.
Oh my god.
Yes.
But it doesn't.
That's the wrong roll.
Real quick.
Ignore that.
Oh.
I'm ignoring it.
You could have played it off.
Never mind, take the first one, take the first one.
Well, if I take
with
the
a-
actually, yeah, no, it would have been a
Hold on.
It would have been a 14, wouldn't it?
16,
16,
Let me-
17, 18.
Hold on. Let me check
The
this
first one-
Stats.
That would have been an 18 out of 31.
Yes. Well.
Keep
That's
lowest.
me.
It works. We take those.
And there's another 18 with a 1. He rolled a 1.
And with an 18, it does hit that last guy, but it does not kill him.
Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately, his head is still hanging on by a thread.
Gamble,
I think that'd
do
be
a flip.
dead.
Gambul, do a something.
Do a flip.
I'm gonna drink the potion that graciously got shoved into my mouth. What is it?
1d4.
1d4 plus 4?
No.
I believe no. It is.
It's just 1d8.
Torihito, you have this on your fucking
Yeah, here we
inventory.
go.
I know you do.
1d8.
1d8. And
1d8.
that is exploded.
Yay!
Hey, it exploded.
Praise
you.
you.
It's
for
good.
more.
Bill's got the good shit.
All right.
That good shit.
Gamble drinks the potion, does that little shoulder roll thing. He's like, all right, let's go.
Back to breaking kneecaps.
I imagine
I'm good.
Keltrin shoved it to his face. He just went glug 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 without any hands. So he
Multi-attacking
just turned and spat out the bottle.
straight into his stomach. Let's go.
Ah!
Let's go.
Oh!
Splash zone.
Fucking hell. Okay.
And another one. And another one.
Gamble, these things aren't good if they're contaminated.
Here comes the math. And here comes the math. That is still.
Guys, those are 0 advantage rolls.
Oh
God.
my god.
Those are
Yep.
flat rolls.
And Gambul, as you start bashing into his side, you actually start hearing the chair beneath him creaking and groaning as you hammer
Finn
into his
panics.
boy. You're causing collateral damage to his chair. Would you like to apply a bane to this boy?
Finn panics. He's under here. Stop. Stop.
If
Oh,
I do
no.
knock down, do I break the chair?
No.
Yes.
I'm
As-
doing it.
Oh god.
You bust into that.
Wait, is that
I'm-
2 banes?
I'm under there, you fool.
Gamble?
Gamble doesn't know that. That's your fault.
Gamble.
Sucks to suck.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's 2 banes. I'm gonna do knockdown. I can't do blind, unfortunately.
Persistent damage. You gave him a stomach ache.
I can't with might.
right.
Persistent damage. I can do persistent damage with my agility, but not might.
Will Finn get an agility roll to try to dodge out of the way of that thing?
I can do silence. I'm gonna knock the wind out of him.
You can
Ooh,
wait.
Nice.
You can.
I'm
You
sorry.
can.
Hold on.
It's knocking the wind out of him.
The guy is basically suffering strangulation and is unable to speak.
Wow, really?
Yes.
So he
Actually,
knocked
Robert, read it.
so he knocked the chair down and then
Actually-
reached up and hit him in the throat.
Here, I'm just gonna post this. Watch it be a really good roll too. Oh, it is.
Oh
But
my-
there's the description.
Yes. All right. Just a moment.
He tries to yell and he just goes,
I believe.
I think that might be for like chokeholds.
Yeah, but I mean,
or busting someone's windpipe.
or just like a throat punch.
Attack roll is
Just
equal
getting
to
creative
CD
with it,
for
that's all.
defense, And that is versus his toughness.
I mean, he also is applying the bane with his second attack.
That's true.
Yeah,
but it's,
I'm
still
applying
not
the-
high enough. So yeah, he is now silenced.
He's
But
silenced
more-
and knocked down.
But more pertinently, I have a problem.
Yeah.
Can you please roll an
Roll me an
agility?
agility, Finn, to get the hell out of there.
Yeah,
Surprise butt plug.
Please.
19.
All right, I'm gonna roll for his. We're gonna.
No.
Oh god.
If Gambul kills me with an archdemon's ass, I'm going to be so mad.
It's fine. You won't remember this.
Imagine the stories I could tell.
Does,
And
does
they'll
that mean
actually
does
be
that mean
true.
does that mean the blue mark just appears over my entire body at that point?
So he lands on top of you with a 20,
Oh no.
and Finn, unfortunately, I think that means you're knocked out again.
I am crushed under the chair.
As yeah.
Well, I guess I know where I'm heading
All right,
now.
all right, I'm all,
The chair,
I don't
you
even
are
think you see me.
stuck beneath his flab.
Keaton, I'm so sorry.
Anyone who dares to look, Torihito, you can actually see arms sticking out underneath the flesh.
I imagine I see it too, and I'm just like, oh, god damn
I
it.
think he's dead.
I was being smart. I was all sauced up. I was ready to go.
And then you had a fat
And
ass
then-
on you.
Crumble, crumble, crumble. How quickly this house of cards. As big boy.
Oh, I'm Gambul. You're probably gonna get a legend point
Gambul
for doing
will
this
get
shit, aren't
a
you?
legend point after that.
Yeah.
I'm a little mad.
As this boy is very much attempting to use his movement or to resist.
He also
Well,
looks fine.
yeah.
Like you see the arm poking out, but the rest of me is like actually flattened.
As he gasps and hudders and shudders and picks himself up onto his ass, unfortunately still covering Finn. He pats at his chest. He's unable to squawk much out. It seems you really did knock the wind out of him.
Keaton, you know what the best part of that was? It
What?
was your idea.
He turns and looks back at you, Gambul,
Uh-huh.
and takes a swing. Ay, 38.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, this is just a
Hold on.
straight up punch that he's sending your way. He's trying to like come in with a left hook.
38 minus 23. That is 15 damage. I mean, I'm going to take it, but I'm going to
I'm not
need another
happy
one.
about it.
And yeah, with that punch, he sends you flying a good there, and you are also considered
Consider what?
knocked down.
2 Banes? What a
Sucks.
dick.
Yeah, big meaty arms.
Meaty lors.
And
I feel like I should have actually tried something there, but I don't think it
Finn
would matter.
is unconscious. I'm sorry. As this guy starts looking around,
You don't have to roll death saves.
sees the one guy behind him, Torihito, that you can finish off. Goes
Yeah, do I
to
have
grab him.
Do I have to like roll against death?
Does this count as an opportunity attack if he leaves my reach?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
No, but he's not willfully leaving your reach because he's getting.
Actually,
That
he
is
is.
true.
He knows what's coming.
No. You do hear the little imp boy go, "Hey, what's going on?" And
Sucks.
as he grabs a little dude and shoves him into his face.
Well, I tried.
However, as
If you
the
can't
small
breathe-
imp dude goes in and you hear crunch, there's now a pitchfork sticking out of his upper lip.
Yeah, he wasn't nearly as graceful with that the second time.
In pain and like starts grabbing at his face in order to try to get that out. I'm gonna roll some quick damage on that.
Would you
one.
say that in his panic he shifts some of his weight off me, please?
It doesn't matter, you're knocked out and
Actually,
can't move.
I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna roll that. That does happen because
Yeah, but someo's gonna have to pull me out of here.
Yeah.
He managed to do 9 damage to himself, trying to crouch
God.
down. The imp is dead. I rolled a d4, and that exploded twice.
Did more damage to himself than he healed.
He did not heal any.
Oh.
So
He
he's
super
so
failed.
still right.
He super failed that roll.
That's
so
still
I had to
technically
roll,
correct. He
Yes,
took more damage than he healed.
and like he silently
Fuck.
screams at the top of his lungs. It is now Zephyr's turn. Oh,
Well,
unfortunately,
I'm pissed.
I imagine it kind of comes out as
Here.
you have used defend last time. You are unable to make a major action this time.
Damn it, because I wanted to stab him. I'm pissed. Would it be a minor action to try and pull my boy out of his ass?
don't
If you
word it like
defended,
that,
you can't
please.
move. I
Too
don't
late.
think.
It's
Oh,
already
no,
been
she
worded
can
like
move.
that.
That would be a might roll, and that would be a
Oh, okay, we started going.
Yep.
yeah, that would be a major action. Sorry.
3 of
Damn.
us just with the type that
What
now
can
context.
I do?
You got any potions?
No, nobody handed me one.
I mean, she can walk by me. I have an entire belt of them.
This is why you stock up.
Here you go.
Roll me a quick perception check, Zephyr.
I was gonna say, considering we're mentally linked, I could have been like, "Oh, hey, health potions."
Oh boy.
Keaton, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You
He's
know,
not.
you have these.
At least lean into it. Come on.
Oh, god damn it, yeah. I thought I used those already, but okay. So how do I...
Those have got to be stale by now.
Yeah, with the time it has taken between when you got them and when you're having them now, if you want to use them both right now, that would be a 2d4.
D4?
Yeah. They have lost some of their potency. All right.
Huh.
So you get an
So
extra
you Roll
D4.
another D4.
I just rolled it twice. I
One
Roll another
exploded.
one. Your first one exploded.
Okay.
And
Oh my
again.
God.
Roll another
Wow,
one.
okay.
Oh my
And
god!
again.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
Okay, so
4, 8, 12.
17. Wait, no.
No.
15.
4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15.
as the first one goes in, that's not so great. The second one, however, somehow has kept all its potency. Thanks, Grammy. As you managed to regain 15 health. God damn, it's like
Jesus
fucking Popeye over here.
Did that
I
just
wish-
full heal you?
Almost.
I could really,
Almost, it's still
I could
like
really
negative.
abuse that.
Negative. If I could have gotten it to you, I would have, bro.
As Big Boy starts taking a look around, he sees Finn.
Does he?
No!
Don't you dare.
But he's covered in feces. Eventually.
Uh,
Don't make it worse.
He's going to have
There's-
to make a.
There's 3 of us out here. You're just adding insult to injury now.
Yeah, no, this is
No, stop.
Yeah, he's not going for it. He just looks at you and goes, no.
not my problem anymore.
No,
I'm
looks out.
desperate, but not that desperate.
That's for the folds to claim.
Oh, look, there's a dragon boy.
Oh,
Hi.
fuck. No.
Yeah,
No.
you might want to roll a defend.
What did he roll?
That's a 50.
Fuck.
I don't think no matter what I roll, that's going to happen.
Pray.
But you never know unless you try.
Pray
So,
to whatever
wait, is he
Jesus
making an
believes in.
attack or what?
Hmm.
I think he's
Is
punching.
he
Hold on a
making?
second.
Is,
Punch you in the dick.
What the fuck
holding
is
on.
this guy
Hey,
rolling?
I'm asking if he's
Okay.
making an attack. Yeah,
roll me a retroactive persuasion, would you?
that's right.
I'll give you advantage.
Whatever.
from the no that he said?
Nope.
Yeah,
Big
like,
no.
I have
actually,
nothing
no,
in.
yeah, never mind.
So my question still stands: is this an attack or is he going for like
This is
a
an
grapple or
attack.
something?
This is an attack.
He's punching you.
He's punching you in the dick. But like, he's bigger than you, so he's just punching your entire body.
It's every punch from him is a punch in the dick.
Hold on. Where? I have an idea. Where the fuck did I put it? This thing, this sheep. You know, I never set that up. Fuck. Can I just do a interrupt action as he's attacking me? I just say, "Oh hell no!" and just shapeshift into the gelatinous cube.
Roll me a. Roll me an agility to be able to pull it off in time. Nice. All right. You managed to shapeshift into this. I'm gonna say because of this attack that's going in, that is your new form. Ba-da-ba-da.
I wish I could transform into a not flat person.
The thing has 15 guard, 30 health, and it has damage resistance, forceful.
Oh, nice.
+3.
All right, and I'm gonna give you an additional like +3 to that because he did not see that coming. So
Pocket you.
So your guard is what?
If that's +3, that'd be 15 to 21.
All right. Well, with that, he is still hitting you for a good chunk of damage.
So that's 29.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am so close to dead.
As Zephyr, you look to the left, and Caltrin literally turns into paste. And
This is fine.
She's internally screaming.
just basically winds up.
Didn't.
Caltrin, it is your turn. However, you have just used some major action.
Yeah, that's fair. Ow.
There's a belt of healing potions just floating in you right now.
Can I eat?
Yes, you
Just
may.
dissolves the whole thing.
How many am I allowed to eat?
One.
Okay. Hey, something.
4. Yeah, you managed to get some back. And roll me your energy or your alteration, and we're gonna consider this a deception.
Does he think I'm just dead?
Yeah, no, he thinks he killed you.
Oh, sweet. He has no idea.
As Torihito, your turn comes around.
Didn't know I could do that.
Finn's up, right?
Finn is.
Well, I mean, I'm not up.
Well, who's that 15 health for?
Amy.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, no, she was drinking that herself. I'm stuck.
All right.
Unconscious people cannot eat.
I mean,
Weird how that works.
but he's out from underneath monstrosity, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am? Since when?
He shifted
He
enough
shifted
that he
his
kind of got
Wake the fuck
squeezed
up.
out. All right.
Yeah, here we Oh my
Wow.
god. That's alright.
That's the exact amount I had.
As Finn wakes up, starts to scream, you put your hand over it, learning from last time, shut up.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear a word.
And
once we're out of here, I don't want to hear a word.
Fuck.
Gambul.
Last in gelatinous view.
Okay, gonna spend half my movement to get up,
You want up?
and then half my movement to get back to him.
Funny
And then
how
I'm
that
gonna
works.
do the same thing I did last turn.
Oh, okay. We're doing more.
Oh!
Oh.
All
He just
right.
broke his other kneecap.
So he punches me away. I skid across the ground. Get back
Just
up,
the anime slide.
walk over. Bam, bam. Well, the second one misses, but
Gamble.
you get the
So,
point.
so one bam.
Oh my god.
Gamble.
What?
All I could...
How would you like to do this?
Okay.
Hey!
Scratch all that. Instead of just walking up all bad, Gamble's gonna sprint up. Like, he's kind of like sitting in splinters of the chair, right?
Colossus leap.
He's basically just gonna leap, vault off his like knee, and smash him in the face.
You guys,
cave his mouth in.
you guys watch as Gamble gets up, bellows at the top of his lungs, goes charging up, leaps into the air, bounces off this big ass fat boy's knee. The guy is actually surprised by this and goes reaching up to try to intercept him.
The knee he already smashed, so it hurts even more.
And, he winces in pain as this happens. Gamble brings both hammers down, slam into the top of the head. And as he topples backwards, Gamble, you keep slamming down onto the top of his skull. And
Gamble,
a
stop.
loud
He's
snapping
dead.
sound happens until Gamble, you are left after a series of blows, having forced the top of his skull into his throat.
I'm gonna back away in case he falls over.
I want to take the soul candies.
So
grab the bowl.
So I'm just imagining like everyone just clearly sees that Gambul is gone. You just hear a very like aquatic, Jesus Christ, Gambul! As the cube becomes solid, and you can see, a giant gelatinous cube, and it just slowly turns back into Keltrin.
And please, watch your language as you are here. As Bibbles.
Bibbles, not the time.
Yeah.
I thought Jesus Christ was infernal. We made.
Yeah,
we
that's
made
why I
sure
said watch your
earlier.
language.
Oh, okay.
As Bibbles kind of
Bibbles.
comes on over. Excuse me. Oh, it appears he reaches out with his little pitchfork that he has next to him. Starts stabbing. Oh, I do believe he's dead.
Something, you're not allowed to put your arms up against him. Stop it.
And as he leans back a bit and kind of spins the pitchfork in his hand and slams it down. The pitchfork is now him-sized.
Oh.
Hey,
It appears that I'm bust now.
Good for you, Bibbles.
Bibbles, this may be a bad time, but does Horned Hill have perhaps a sink? But you can probably all smell it from here. The smell coming off of Finn is ungodly by now.
We're gonna go ahead and take a break here.
I'm imagining Keltrin's just like, look, just sit still.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not a gelatinous cube anymore.
I'm not taking a U shower.
No, it's not that, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Alteration, literally just remove it.
Can we just say that we've all gathered up whatever spirits were in his bowl?
Okay, we will come back to this. We're taking a break.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. Do you have to pee or something?
I do have to pee.
Yeah, be right back.
Let's go ahead and take a break real quick. As we'll be right back with Bibbles.
That sucked.
Keaton, I am so sorry. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't do anything tonight. I even tried to vengefully strike back, but then I was like, oh, okay. I defended myself.
I'm God, I'm peeing!
So, I only took 3 damage this entire place.
We know. That's one of the reasons we're glad
gonna
we
go get
have
some
you
water.
around, bro.
Be right back.
See, Torihito may have taken the least damage, but between Gambul and I, and Finn by association, because he died almost twice, I think we tanked the most damage. I almost got 1 shot.
Just need to learn how to dodge.
Don't have to dodge if you can just eat the attack. Oh my god. I pulled that gelatinous cube idea out of my ass.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, it worked.
Barely.
Barely. The thing has 30 health. It hit me for 29. But hey, he thought I was dead, so hey, that works. That's a win in my book.
I'm back.
Didn't get knocked down.
I am also back.
I didn't get knocked down, but I am at 12 health.
So can I be shrunk down back to normal size, or am I stuck like this for a little bit?
You may go ahead.
I cannot resize myself.
I will resize you.
Thank you.
And then I will fully size Bibbles. Ah!
He's big boss now.
You grew.
Sorry about that.
I mean, that'd just be a case I would look out and like, okay, so how does that work, really? That's cheating.
I'm big boss now.
Honestly, this place went really smoothly, considering it only took an hour and a half.
Yeah. Finn almost died. Twice.
Finn always almost dies.
3 times? He's up, he's down, he's up, he's down.
Slap him for
Being
1 health.
sat on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the drow yo-yo.
He always bounces back, it's fine.
Alright, he's a drow. I still picture him how I pictured him as a human.
Right?
So,
There's so many minor details that you always forget until it happens, like, hey, aren't you still supposed to be slightly colder around you?
so Josh,
What's up?
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting you to say no to that whole shapeshift thing.
Is it shapeshift? Nah. I like the idea, so
It's more of.
And here's the thing: interrupt actions cannot be like attack rolls. So I was like, you know what? This isn't going to be doing any damage. So let's see how you do.
God, you survived with 1 HP. If a gelatinous cube could piss itself.
Oh, thanks, darling. Gonna take a quick ice cream break.
Also, my imagination went to if, now that the battle's over, Geltrin goes to shapeshift back down and you see the bottles appear on his chest and he's like, that's not a bandolier, that's a fucking bell. What the hell? Hold on.
I have returned with comfort Oreos.
God,
Beautiful.
So the first time I went down, you know, I get it. I went in first. That's my own damn fault. Second time, though,
The night is young.
that was not my fault.
Gambul looks over. What happened to you?
Yeah. What? Gambul smash stomach, chair break.
Your idea! No, I'm just imagining Geltrin just like pointed over at you and was just like, nah, I'm using alteration at this distance, fuck that. Don't you have the self-cleaning
even
clothes
if-
too?
I think I... Yeah, I have the clothes of mending. But that's only for mending.
What you need is a bottle of prestidigitation.
Yeah, no. Like, even if you were to magic some of the... Even if you were to magic the physical crap off of him, the smell is, like, kind of baked in.
Prestidigitation gets what it smells too.
I was gonna say, alteration actually works at the molecular level, so...
It's okay, Finn. We still love
You can be as sciencey as you want. I just got covered in demon shit.
See, what you do is you bottle up prestidigitation and sell it as OxyClean.
Presto clean.
Imagine spilling that on the wrong surface and accidentally, like, lighting a candle.
Alright, so we need to keep Finn away at, like, sword's reach.
There's a 10-foot pole when you need one.
Grabs a stick, turns it into a 10-foot pole. Here you go.
There's your stink cloud.
Finn is now debating whether it would be easier to make friends with actual corpses.
Oh, hi, Graves.
Yeah, they don't talk back. Mm-hmm.
Usually.
Hi, my name's Jack. This
Wait, is that green aura your stink cloud?
Yes.
God.
Hate you all.
All right, I'll turn it off. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Like when Keltrin does his thing, it's not, the smell isn't like overwhelming, but it's still there.
Hey, it's better.
I'm just gonna pretend it's not there and still be your friend. You know, like a normal person would do.
I mean, I'll
Thank
just
you.
judge him.
Thank you, Zephyr.
Would you be friends with someone who smelled like that?
No.
Depends
well-
on how good of friends we were before. Finn has saved my ass once or twice, so I don't care how bad he smells.
I guess it
I'm gonna
does
hang out
matter.
with him.
I guess it does matter why he smells like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Keltrin's just gonna check up on Zephyr after that.
That.
And
I'm okay.
Alright.
I'm taking it. We're all back.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Can we take 10 before we leave? Cause
We
oof.
just killed the boss.
Oof.
Alright.
Speak for yourself.
Shut up.
Proceeds to
You
just
don't-
like
You just
You don't
casually.
draw aggro. You have an aggro draw.
One of these days, we're gonna run into more of you, and they're gonna single you out.
and we're just
I
gonna
mean,
hang
you
back and be
joke,
like, hey,
but
no, we're
That
serious.
could happen.
No, I'm saying that will happen,
that's
and it'll
completely
be so cathartic.
Unless he
Yes.
just winds up killing them all in one like turn.
I mean, I've killed a few already. It's fine.
Torihito's getting main character syndrome.
Hmm.
I mean, hey, I'm not. I still haven't gone
We
down
found
yet.
our
Hey.
protagonist.
You've got the most world-changing story.
Mm.
I mean, Keltrin's over here too.
Yeah, mine is actual world changing.
It involves the apocalypse.
Wow.
I got mad
Mine
at
feels
some...
really low bar compared to yours.
Yeah, no, I'm mad at some snake people.
Hey, yours could be tied to the apocalypse too. There's like a cult and shit, right? And Gambul, you don't know why.
Unclear.
I just realized your backstory is the Illuminati, Keaton.
Oh my
Lizard
God,
people controlling the world.
my life is being run by literal lizards.
I think Josh wants to go.
I'm dying.
Point is, can I help like the fool?
So, as you guys look as Bibbles takes a look over his pitchfork. Well, this is actually rather nice. It's too bad this guy had to go and die on the throne. That's unfortunate. I'll have to call up somebody to get this fixed. Hello? Is anyone still alive? Hello?
Keltron just yells for those two to come over here.
Yeah, thankfully they kind of show up. Hey, what the hell?
Oh, hey,
is
we
going-
left survivors.
Dragging. As yeah,
I'm imagining
these
Keltron
two
just
kind of
goes,
come around the corner. What the hell are you yelling at, Bibbles? Oh, holy crap! Hunger's dead.
yeah.
It-
And look, here's your new boss.
Hello. Yes, it is I, Mini Bus. Nice to meet you. You already know me.
This fucking music.
Sure. So,
I don't hear me.
Keltron just flashes electricity across his
See what's
body.
called-
Go ahead.
kindness.
Say no.
Please go get a maintenance team so they can fix this up, please, and they can get this garbage out of here as well. That'd be fine. Thank you. I gave you an order. Why aren't you following my orders? Okay. Yeah, no, we're out of here. All right, cool. As the other two imps disappear and head up their way back on down the halls.
Hey, Bibbles.
Yes.
This we're still cool, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. After all, you are helping me move up the chain, gain power, so to speak. It is a rather, well, unfortunately, bloodthirsty affair, but at the same time, you guys are helping me out. So, and because we're so cool, allow me to find some ways to assist you. Would you?
Something about Bibbles saying the word cool.
As he pulls up his pitchfork, spins it over his hand, trident style, and just stabs into the body of the demon. And as he does so, the demonic body raises up in hellfire.
Oh.
And
That looks familiar.
quickly turns into a seething ball of like plasma air wispiness and floats into his pitchfork. So,
Did you just eat him?
yes, kind of. Not really. Take usurp. I think usurp is the appropriate word.
That's
Sure.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Well,
You overthrow.
yes, I gain more power. You are right. Good, Keltron, I believe it was.
So, Keltron, ask him, is that what happens every time one devil kills another?
I relay this information.
Oh, well, unfortunately for you, it's a little more complicated than that, especially nowadays. What you fought was a demon, not a devil. There's actually a little bit of difference. He brushes up the glasses on the bridge of his nose.
I apologize.
Does he have one eye? Is it just a monocle on two?
No, he's not a Cyclops. His eyes are just very close together.
And
Oh.
he goes, well, it still is kind of along the same routes. You keep what you kill, that sort of thing. So I would have to say, yes, I guess I am getting some. As per you guys acting on my behalf, I guess you could say.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
And again, I'm very grateful for this. So I would like to, well, have you guys noticed something while you've been here in Deadly Land?
We can't leave.
Other than that.
Everything sucks.
Everything costs spirits?
I repeat what Zephyr just said.
We can't get into Grimgrin's castle.
He turns towards Keltron.
Hmm.
You're he points at what are you wearing, by the way? What is your clothes?
Somewhat scholarly robes padded down with straps.
And guns.
He
Yeah, you're not
tilts
wrong.
his head back and starts like gesturing at his neck at you.
Oh, this? I pull off the shape-shifting medallion that I have.
No. He
Scar.
again prods at his skin.
Oh, this.
Your fingers trace along the scar, and then your mind flashes back to
Oh yeah.
back in the astral seas when Captain Squidbeard laced you on the front and left you sprawling onto the deck.
Fucking asshole.
With I believe I've heard from the time that you've had spent away from that wretched place that you would have had that healed by now. And I do know that musician across the way has been assisting you folks in, well, at least recuperating.
Yeah.
Well, your scars are not healing. Not properly. As a matter of fact, no one is growing.
So no one's aging, no one's progressing forward.
Aging, no one's progressing.
So what, time has stopped in here?
So to speak, your body is not naturally being able to keep up with the rigors of time. Yes, that is one thing, but it's very hard for it to put itself back together.
So what would you say we do about that?
Well, obviously kill Grimgrin. I would say that should you manage to do that, things would be able to be set right back in order. Especially considering Keltron, he again gestures, this time to like his cheeks. And you recall the glowing scars on the side of your face.
Yeah. And those would also go away?
Yes. And as you might have noticed, because you're not healing, you're also not growing.
So we should have gotten stronger by now.
Yes, It seems you've been doing quite a lot of work around here, making this place, well, safer for other folks, I will say that. And unfortunately, the magics of this area are keeping that from happening. So...
well, short of killing Grimgrin, which just looks like it's still a ways off, is there anything we can do to circumvent that?
Well, there are alternative methods, I must say, such as this. And as he holds out his pitchfork once more, you notice that there's a flaming gleam on the center prong. And he basically aims it towards each of you. What I can do for you, it's not much, but I can siphon a bit of their power and pass their talents along to you.
There?
Yes. Well, the ones higher than me.
Oh.
The 7 deadly denizens.
So we're getting demon power.
Well, I can restructure it into a way that it doesn't taint you, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Bibbles. Do you know where I was 5 minutes ago?
Yes, I saw. I'm sorry.
Tainted powers and
There is very little more tainted that I could already be.
Yes. It may not be much, and I do apologize. I wish there was more I could do for you at this moment, but
I think he's referring more to what happened to me.
And
that too.
Gambul, he holds his pitchfork out and touches it to your chest.
Uh-huh.
And you feel
I've been stabbed!
Surge of warmth enter you.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry.
You feel a little improved, but
Uh-huh.
As he turns and distributes this to the rest of you, I could try forcing something a little bit more, but I must say the consequences would be dire.
No,
Do you think it's something I might be able to handle? Seeing as I already have devil blood?
Oh, well.
So, hang on, let's find out what he gave us in the first place before we bargain for more.
So, unfortunately, this is not much, but as over time, this should add up to make you quite talented indeed. As each of you, for defeating a deadly denizen, gain a feat point.
Oh.
Okay.
Neat. I'm gonna have to also add this to a bonus list because it's automatically calculated.
Yeah.
I believe you can enter it in -1. Where it takes the cost of the feat, you can just put in a -1 somewhere.
That's true.
So that one's easier.
Yeah.
I'll have you help me fix my cheek later.
Handy.
And in the meantime, he also distributes as he goes back again. Basically, lays hand on each of you guys. Everyone gains 2 legend points.
Oh,
Boy.
Holy!
Yay!
I need to start using these because I have 8 now.
Gambul, you're
can't-
not able to have that many.
Like level +1 or something like that.
No, I thought that was how many you could use at once.
Yeah, I
10.
think you could have
10
10.
is
Oh
max.
yeah. You can,
never mind.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. You have 8.
By the way, Gambul, you're getting another one for that brass.
Yeah, I already put it in
Go
earlier.
murder
You said.
a man.
I am in deep pain, mostly mental.
As I said, I could attempt to force more, but
Nope. I don't think we're good.
I do not want to, unfortunately, warp you. As your friend is well aware, he gestures towards Zephyr. It is
You don't want to look as pretty as me, I'm sure.
no. Well, no.
shape
it's
shifts
not-
and looks like Zephyr.
You don't look bad.
Don't be a dick.
Sorry.
But it's along the lines of it would corrupt more than just your looks. Your
But
very
we can-
being, your soul.
But we can cultivate this on our own.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I would say with patience, this would definitely assist you in the long run.
Is there anything? Well, the imps were crowding the streets. I'm assuming you can call them off.
Oh yes, totally. I don't know what the fuck they're doing out there. Hold on.
It says to watch our language. It says fuck.
Yeah, in Infernal. He just
Well, he's the boss now. He didn't give a shit.
he looks out into the skies as an imp flaps overhead. Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me! Oh, to hell with this. Shoots a firebolt at him.
Well, he's in the
It
spirit of
comes
things real quick.
Spiraling down and like collides next to you, Gambul. Hello, hi, I'm your new boss. Get your boys to stand down, please. Or at least don't attack the non-brain dead ones. Hello, are you alive? He turns him over. He's just, oh, good, you're still alive. All right, off with you. He picks him up with a pitchfork and just flings him off the hill.
What? Sure.
No, don't worry about it. They're all little assholes.
Plus, they keep coming back, so whatever.
Oh, and before you do go, I believe this might be able to help your journey. As he reaches down, picks up the silver bowl, and offers it to you, Torihito.
Why does he get all the fucking? Whatever.
Well, this is more of a little treat to the rest of you as well. Unfortunately, Grimgrin was here since you guys left last time.
And he took all the food.
Yes, he decided to put Humgear on a diet, and yes, unfortunately, that will not be producing as much as it used to. Still, though, it's a little.
Speaking of, are you going to have the same food problem, or you can actually move around? You should be fine.
I should be fine. I believe I can send my boys out in order to get what is it, takeout? Yes.
Just make sure to keep walking.
He reaches up and scratches his chin. Hey, there's an actual decent food vendor cart somewhere in the main circle.
I would still recommend stretching your legs every once in a while. You don't want to end up like you did.
Oh, don't worry. Well, unfortunately, I do have to stretch my legs right now, seeing as he gestures back towards the chair. A gamble happened here.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Just, you know.
Just pats Gambul on the shoulder. Good job, Gambul.
Yeah, good job, Gambul.
Well, if there is any other way I can be of services to you guys, by all means, please come on back and ask.
We already asked him where stuff is. There's really nothing else we could ask him.
Yeah, and he basically tells you guys that dealing with either destroying or circumventing a deadly denizen will be enough to gain their talent, as he refers to it.
Sure. So, besting them metaphorically or not.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Right then.
Oh, I really do not want to run into sloth.
I mean, just go to sleep. It's fine.
That's not how that...
I'm kidding.
He smiles at the lot of you. Well, do come back to visit sometimes. You do not have to take the cart next time, and I'll make sure no one tries to shoot you or anything.
We'll see what things look like after we kill Grimgrin, but if we can, we probably will visit.
All right. Come on back anytime.
Tell
All right.
Floyd.
Is the fighting done up there?
Yes.
Hi, Floyd. Oh, Mac. Never mind.
It's
Mac.
Yeah.
I know. I said Mac.
Ew, there's him. Yes. Hello, Mac. Please get him out of here.
Hey, Mac,
Yeah,
we're leaving.
Wow.
all right.
Why does everybody hate him?
Do you see him? Look at him.
Hey, Mac, we're leaving.
So
Let's
you
go.
can't help that.
Yeah, do you see him?
Oh, stop.
God.
Just leave,
Stop.
leave him alone.
Yeah, I'd like to cast blindness on everyone because no one wants to see that.
We still gotta get out of here.
As you guys turn and head back on down the hallways, you guys near the entryway, and the maintenance team starts to push its way past you. And Gambul, you notice skeleton, Goliath.
Where's this at?
Right
at
near the entrance.
Like
Hi,
as you step
where
around the
we're at.
cart.
There we go.
Gosh, I don't even know how to react to it. Like,
Yeah, as you kind of come around the corner, the other Goliath kind of sees you, stops, and like deer in headlights look.
does
Maybe he knows something. You should ask him.
Gimble's gonna walk, because Grimgrin's not around this time. Gimble's gonna walk up to him and just.
Give me a
Hey,
perception
I am
check,
Goliath
boy.
too. Crazy, right?
We are just two wild and crazy guys.
Gamble, you take a look up and down this guy. Despite the fact that he has like kind of like a straight serviceman's sort of uniform on him, the guy definitely looks like he was built to basically handle himself in a fight.
So he's security too.
And especially judging by the fact that he does have his rite of passage markings on him.
He has tattoos.
Yeah. And as you kind of look that over, he's very unsure of how to like deal with the situation. The skeletons have already left by this point. As you kind of stare at him, roll me a learning advantage.
Do not have any points in learning. Hey, wow!
Has no points. Rolls higher.
Okay, I'm gonna roll something.
That exploded.
Just like
We
that
both
dice
Goliath.
roll.
Crazy, right?
No, get out of here, Google Assistant.
No.
Okay.
It's just it's Clippy advanced.
As you continue to stare at him, those markings, they seem awfully familiar.
Oh,
Something
no.
from your childhood.
Oh,
like-
no.
As a matter of fact, if you could place those markings anywhere,
Poor Gambul.
and as you continue to stare him down, a wave of nostalgia rushing over you, you hear him in Golkar. Excuse me. I need to get to... He turns and looks back at the others. His tongue has been reattached, by the way. Not glowing.
Oh, good.
So
glad.
So the workers get it different.
Yeah. And
I feel like Gamble's just kind of in stunned silence. This is the first Goliath he's seen in a long time. And now he could possibly maybe be from his clan.
and he looks at you and tries to move past.
I feel like Gamble's gonna look like he's reaching for the Goliath, kind of like a, no, don't go yet, but like he's moving on.
He actually stops in his tracks as you kind of like reach out for him. He
I was going for a dramatic moment.
flinches a
and then
little.
you-
Yeah, no.
He takes a... He looks at you for a brief moment. Looks you back in the eyes. And turns to begin walking once more.
Gamble will let him go, but like he just kind of sits there and stares for a minute. He looks very sad.
He stops a few feet. You are not with our group. You're
Gamble
with
shakes his head.
turns and looks towards you. Where are you from?
Nowhere.
Everyone from somewhere.
Was taken from my clan very, very young, before passage. I don't know if still alive.
He looks over your shoulder towards the rest of the guys who have all assuredly stopped to kind of like gauge sort of conversation. As you guys continue to speak in giant.
We look like we really want to ask questions.
No, Gambul's not speaking in Golka. He's still speaking in Common. But like he notices the other Goliath look back at the rest of his group, and then he does say in Golka. And the rest of you listen to this. You're surprised that it doesn't sound broken at all. It just sort of comes out and flows naturally. And Gambul says, "They are my clan now." But you all don't know he says that. But that's what he says.
That's pretty gay.
For a second,
Kobe, please.
and looks back towards you. How many times?
Gambul just kind of looks with like a crooked eyebrow.
He looks at you and then like reaches down, hitches up his pants leg. His leg is glowing see-through.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, like, how many times have I died?
He's asking that.
None.
He looks over towards Finn, towards Keltrin.
He can clearly see the fucking bullet hole in the center of his
he,
forehead.
he nods towards them. How many?
Gambul looks back at the group, starts counting on his fingers. 1, 2. How many is it? Just 2, right?
They both have gone once.
So Gambul looks back and says, 2.
If your clan, hold on to them. Me, he holds up 4 fingers. But others in scouting party. He starts to raise a hand, and you get the sense that he like thinks about it for a moment and then just drops his hand like it'd be a waste of time counting them out on his fingers.
Hang on, don't move on just yet.
Came with others. Lands back home are not as safe anymore. Many.
The Gambul says something that none of the rest of everybody understands.
In Golka, as you ask this question to him, he looks back at you. His face winces. I don't remember.
Gambul just closes his eyes, takes a deep breath.
I come with others. We look for new territory. We try to find new homestead. Here of Great Ruined City has shelter, has land. They say all dead. We come to see place. We wind up here. My brothers and sisters were reckless. They threw themselves at any problem that came through. I erred on side of caution. But began to forget. They began to forget. I watch
Go ahead.
as brothers and sisters forget who they are. And now they forget me. And I forget Clan.
He's saying all this in common, right? Josh?
He is speaking Golka.
Oh, then never mind.
So as he reaches up his hand and puts them, tries to hide what you can assume is shame. I cannot remember way home. I cannot leave anyways. I am now. I bring shame to my clan.
Gambul walks up to the Goliath, and before he can say anything further, he puts an arm on his shoulder and says, he says in common, "You feel no shame. Brothers and sisters earn good death. They earn their rest. We will kill the fool. We get you out of here."
You. And he starts speaking in common. You ask what clan I come from. Why?
Every Goliath should remember their clan.
He reaches up with his free hand and traces a finger down one of the markings on his face. Do you know? And yes, you do. As a matter of fact, as you've been watching this man, as you've been studying him, there's something not just that familiar, something is incredibly eerily familiar as you continue to look him over. Gambul, as you look at this man and read into his eyes, I would like another learning with advantage from you. You think hard. You think long and hard back to the days of your childhood. As you stare this man down, look him in the eyes. This Goliath, who should have been a proud warrior, shudders in shame before you. But you're more transfixed by the markings on his face. You not only know that these markings mean he's from your clan. These markings were your father's.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh
Gambul.
my god.
Oh,
Somehow, by all odds, this is your brother.
Oh my god. Does Gambul remember his name?
No, you don't. As a matter of fact, despite the fact that you know he's your brother, you've never known a brother.
Oh,
You just know sometimes.
And judging by his size compared to you, he is younger.
Oh.
Gambul already still has the one arm on his shoulder. Gambul puts the other arm on the other shoulder. I don't even know how he would say it. Gambul just kind of looks him in the eyes and says, "Those markings, they are fathers." Hopefully the other Goliath understands kind of what he's gisting at.
He stops for a moment and looks back at you. You know my father?
Gambul kind of has tears in his eyes and shakes his head yes.
We are family?
Shakes his head harder, and then he kind of pulls him into
Yeah,
like a hug.
He goes in for the hug. He is sobbing at this point. As the rest of you watch as two tall, strong, muscular men grab onto each other. The more slender built one is sobbing uncontrollably into Gamble's shoulder.
This is not where I thought today was going to go.
Yeah, me neither.
Also, Josh, did you see what I sent?
Oh yeah, no, I saw.
Okay.
Unfortunately, very little.
Fair enough.
And as he attempts to collect himself, he leans back from you. I don't... I'm sorry, I'm not fit to be a warrior.
No, you hold no shame. Gamble's not good with words.
He's good with words in Gulka.
Yeah, which you all just now learned about.
He leans back, grabs like a washcloth out of his pocket, and just like rubs at his eyes. So you are taken, brother.
Yes. When I was young, our clan raided by marauders. Black Eye marauders. They held me prisoner for years. I escaped with small group. I'm still on the run.
Mother speak of you once. No father thinks of you, but father gone now. Mother gone. Clan gone. Cannot remember way back. He actually diverts his attention to pretty much everyone in the group. You must be careful. He's speaking in common, by the way. Do not forget.
Oh, trust me, I don't think I could ever forget what happened today.
He grabs onto Gamble's shoulders. Brothers and sisters, now, like the dead. They walk, but they know not the way. They not speak. They not know who enemy, friend. Laughing one. You are warrior. He looks to you, Gamble.
Promise. No, not avenge. Save. And he does that like the hand, like the hand grasp, you know, like the like a fucking
forearm on forearm.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah.
I was going for more like the arm wrestling position, but yeah, either one, same deal.
Oh, like the
hand on the forearm.
Yeah, no.
Warriors shake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He nods.
Will not let harm come to them.
Need to protect clan.
We kill the Laughing One. We
He
get you
nods.
out. We return to clan. Gambul's words, like his voice is less shaky, is more determined. Trying to inspire him.
Cannot fight anymore.
Hmm.
Lost nerve.
You know have to fight. Just live.
He nods. Before looking up at you. Cannot remember your name.
It's okay. Just call me Gambul.
He nods and smiles. Strange name. But strong. Brother.
Did not pick it myself.
He eventually lets go.
Gambul asks one more thing in Golka. He asks if he has a name.
Brecken.
Okay. What were you about to say?
Go break left. Go break castle. Go break the land. He says through very gritted teeth. I have to go fix.
Yeah, we did break that chair, huh?
My heart with you, brother.
Gambul pats him on the shoulder one last time. A firm pat.
He pulls you in for a hug. Fuck you.
Oh. Alright, fair enough.
Yep. And as he basically thumps you on the back. Always wanted to find you.
I don't really have a response to that.
Yeah, nope.
To be fair, to be honest.
And lets go, and nods to the rest of you.
Gambul starts to walk back. You finish up the hug, starts to walk back. He's walking like with determination, kind of. To be honest, pretty rudely pushes past Keltrin and Zephyr going out the door. He's like, "We have Jester to kill."
I was just gonna give my fellow orphan a hug, but okay. You do what you gotta do, brother.
He's
doing his thing.
He's doing his determined, strong walk.
Yeah, I'll give Brecken a quick nod and say, yeah, when we're prying Grim Grin apart bone by bone, I'll be thinking of you.
He nods and gives a thumbs up before heading back up Horned Hill.
I feel like just on the short stroll back to the bar, Gambul would kind of shortly explain like the whole deal with the tattoos and stuff.
Oh,
Rite of passage, family lineage, yada yada.
Convenient.
Yep.
Each clan has their own sort of thing, yada yada.
Right.
Everything we heard, but now we actually understand it.
Yeah.
So, quick stop at the last call, and then I need to make a visit to Sharpest Imaging to see if they can make something for me.
Metal dicks.
Giant metal penis.
Yeah.
This is important! We can, if you guys like, we can do a quick visit to Sharpest.
How long do you think it'll take? I mean, do you think
Not
it'll...
long. It cannot possibly take too
point
long.
is, it's not a whole event, it's just like a shop.
Yeah.
It is a store.
This cannot take long.
Might as well.
You guys,
We'll stop after that.
You guys head out into the night air. Thankfully, there's far less cackly little shits flying around everywhere. Gambul, you don't even fucking notice as you just basically lead the way out. You guys take a quick stop in at the last call, give those who are sitting there away.
Give him an update. Hey, Cave to Demon's Head in.
Bibbles is in charge. He's cool.
Yeah. Finn's covered in shit. He might need a shower.
Yeah, can I take a quick bath?
Thankfully, you get a quick soak in ectoplasm.
This is not better. This is not better.
How much souls did we get from that place?
Did we get any?
Oh, yes,
We got
you
the
guys
bowl.
did
The
get
bowl.
spirits. Each of you gets 1,000.
Nice.
Sweet.
Big money.
And
Maybe prizes.
How much was it to rent a bard again? It's like 500,000 or something.
It was a lot.
15,000 or
lot.
some
It
shit.
was more than what we have.
More than
currently.
still more than
It
me.
was 25.
Okay.
It was 25.
about tree fit.
Wait,
No.
no.
It was not.
I thought it was 25.
It was
No.
more than that.
25,000. He means.
Try 50.
Did we get any
50.
spirits from that candy bowl?
Yeah, that's what we just got.
Yeah, as you guys
That's-
pick up the candy bowl and
Pass it
well,
around.
you get the sense that this thing, despite the fact that it's smaller than it used to be, it's probably not going to really fit well within anybody's backpack.
So we just ate the candy.
From the looks of things, Waylon offers to house it at the last call for you guys.
Oh, the actual bowl itself. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
So
another trophy. Woohoo!
I would like you guys to each roll me a D100 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, these
D100, how do
bastards are
you
now
do that?
smaller. 2D100, we keep the lower one.
Keep lowest.
75.
Nice.
Ooh, 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 2D100. KL1.
Oh my god, you guys.
Wow.
So
Hey, Kobe.
Wow.
Just
How's it
the-
hanging?
Amy's.
I'm trying to figure out what to type. Help me.
Slash roll 2D100 KL1.
Drop
And
the
it's
fucking
all
thing here.
one word. Or
space after slash roll.
slash roll.
Yeah, and then
The rest is no spaces.
Finn, you managed to crack one open. 100 for you. Gambul, 25. Same for Torihito.
Hey, I actually got more than Torihito on a thing for once.
Wait, what did I get?
25.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
I'm
except for
rolling
you
in it
guys
now.
managed to pull out 25 as well.
25 souls.
I got the only good candy. Hey.
As you guys look down at this bowl, it very much looks empty.
It's just a nice thing.
Just put it under Egbert.
Yep.
Use that as his new water bowl.
Nope. And as you guys head on out back down
Sharpest
the road,
imaging.
down to Sharpest Imaging, you guys near what looks to be a very, very well, not as extravagant looking as the one at Southgate, but basically a blacksmithy sort of shop. There's a
Cool.
big ass seller's window out in the front with a series of mannequins. There is 3 mannequins out in the front, one with a battle axe, one with a sword, one with a basically just a pole arm. And they're all positioned in ways in that they're all stabbing and slashing each other at the same time.
Nice.
From the looks of things, nobody's a winner here. As
Just like in life.
And as you guys push open the door, who's going first? I'm gonna have to ask.
Probably
I'll go first. 'cause
Probably
I
Finn.
I have a thing I
He
want.
wants his
Cool.
dick.
Roll me an agility
Why?
because
Booby traps.
I'm just kind of tagging along
22.
here.
22. You push open the door, and then as your instincts kick in, you step back as a sword falls and chops at the door frame right next to you.
Really?
Yes, hi. I guess somebody's out there. Come on in, folks. Don't mind the thing wasn't up, was it?
It was.
Oh, that's a darn shame. Did anybody get hurt? I didn't hear any screams, so
No. Really?
and
Are there any more?
as you guys stroll carefully on inside, there doesn't seem to be any more like blades.
Just the one. Just the one to be a
precariously on the door.
dick.
There are, however, plenty of like bladed weapons hanging from the ceiling by string, for one thing.
Great.
Okay, but why though?
Whatever.
And as you guys continue to take a look around, this room is filled with battle axes, crossbows, flails, all sorts of different sort of weapons.
I do want to take one look around because I don't. The rapier is nice, but I would like to tag it out for something else for now.
Yeah.
What is the selection of pole arms look like? Spears and stuff.
For the pole arms, you go take a look over at like a series of barrels off on the side, and there are a few spears kind of laying about. Whoever put them in here did not stack them properly, and one of the containers is just kind of like fallen over, and they're kind of cluttered next to each other. You can spot a couple of glaives in there, but these don't look particularly fancy. And by that I mean these look like rather mundane blades.
They're pretty garbage.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Whatever.
But
all right. I would like to approach the shopkeep and ask, do you do custom commissions?
As you approach the counter, you're surprised that you don't see a shopkeep.
What the fuck?
Just yet, until you get closer and closer. However, you do hear movement from behind the counter. Eventually, you get over this counter comes up to about chest height for you, and you lean over. There's a really short person right behind it.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Huh? Oh, hi. Huh. You must have been the guy from the front door. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, front door. I wanted to ask you something. Do you take... I noticed you had something of a smithy running here. Do you take custom commissions?
What? Oh, yeah. What are you looking for? He's currently working on, like, a very tiny grindstone in front of him as he's sharpening a knife.
He's just going to be sitting there face falling already.
Mind you, the knife is chipped to all hell on the side he's sharpening it at. And he's got a very manic look in his eye. Give me...
So he's a little crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to roll to understand that he's a little off his nut.
Orange skin, pointed ears, a little bit of a hook nose, and everything like that, as he's just kind of like grinning and spinning away at this thing. But go ahead and if anybody's interested, you can roll me a learning.
Sure.
Can I just lore master this shit?
Yeah, actually.
11. 27.
Well,
that is a lot of unused ones.
At first glance, you almost mistake this man for a goblin. Until you kind of look down your book, Keltrin, just to make sure. Instead, it pops up with a page that says gremlin.
Oh, good. All right. Well,
I'm just reading this to myself.
So he asked me what I'm looking for, and I'll tell him. Listen, I'm looking to pull a prank on a friend of mine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I need something very specific.
Oh,
can
something make him bleed, right?
No, not that kind of prank. Not that kind of prank. In fact, this is not going to be sharp at all. It's okay. It's okay. Can you make say metal sculptures?
It'd take me some time and.
How much time?
Whenever I get around to it. It
would still just be a little handheld thing.
It sounds boring, to be honest. Who wants?
What if
anyways?
What if I told you that I wanted to make a metal penis?
He slowly turns, looks up at you with a very quizzical look on his face.
Finn could not be more straight faced right now.
Roll me. Roll me a persuasion, disadvantage 1.
16.
So throw this at Grimgrin, eh? Well, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but he's the one who's keeping the lights on in this place.
Torihito, why do you say things?
I mean, it's the truth.
As he, picks up a knife. Now, I could make this for you, but this custom order, it's gonna run quite a bit of a pretty fancy...
How many spirits?
Oh, well, let's see. You're talking about having a genitalia. What kind of sort of genitalia are you talking about here? We're talking about like his. He points at
Wait.
I mean, mine can change to be whatever.
They look different.
Oh
no.
Steph or no.
Or maybe you're looking for more like his sort of stature. He gestures to Gambul.
Of course he does. All right.
And, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck you're about. He gestures to Torihito.
Whoa! Whoa!
It's got spikes.
They're called barbs.
Pipe down, lady. You can't speak from experience. So, yeah, what are we talking about here?
I'll just tell him whatever he's familiar with. And then I'll lay out like dimensions.
Yay!
Eyebrows. What?
Just,
you're gonna need
roll with me on this.
roll.
No.
I'm gonna need a presence with disadvantage one on this.
Gambul's just gonna wait
Understandable.
up front.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I will join Gambul.
22.
As he just eyebrow concern
Look,
rising.
just bear with me on this.
It might help if you tell him why you want it. He
I
probably
would,
has
yeah.
no
I'm-
love for
It was a
Grimgrin.
throw it at Grimgrin.
He just said that he's keeping the goddamn lights on.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Well,
one.
You sure did.
I mean, I guess I can make this thing. Let's talk brass tacks then.
How many spirits?
He starts scratching at the back of his head, the front of his head, his chin. It goes up to his nose. He goes up his nose,
Mm-hmm.
pulls it back out, flicks something.
Gross.
Yeah. Let's say.
Are you doing calculations?
1800.
Checks my spirit pocket.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Done.
So... All right, buddy. As he basically picks up a ledger, slams it onto the top counter, and just opens it up. You guys see like a ton of receipts and scrolls just tumble out onto the floor in front of you guys. All right, just make the payments out to the store, would you? It's fine. Or, well, I wish I could just say cash, but we're not gonna. We can't go that route. Now, any of you here for some actual business while I get to work on this thing? It's gonna take me some while, mind you, just so you know.
What other things do you do besides just
Yo.
smithing?
Well, as much as we make weapons around here, I gotta tell you, our actual specialty is edge honing. Yeah, baby, edge honing.
Pulls out.
Oh, I
blade.
could go for that too.
How much for a magical weapon?
No. See, here we offer many different types of magical flavor enhancing, I guess you could say.
Kelton's already intrigued now. Go on.
Oh, we got an interest to buy. So let me ask you, my good friend. He finally pulls over like a stool, climbs on top of it. He's still not tall enough to be able to sit down and look over the counter. So tell me, friend, what are you looking to kill?
Something undead.
Ooh, something undead. Are we talking skeletal, zombified?
Let's go with skeletal.
Skeletals. Oh, like that fucking bastard back in the bar. Yeah, nah, that's a good. Yeah. So you're looking to get a little bit of anti-calcification on your blade, then, huh?
Sure.
Oh boy, howdy. Ooh, I like the sounds of this. Now, honing edges is gonna make it a little bit particularly more effective at attacking your particular nemesis, I guess you could say. So, you came to the right place if you really want to kill some bony bastards. So, what are you interested in honing, might I ask? That piece on your hip there?
Yeah, Kelton pulls out the blade and just shows that, yeah, this thing can set itself on fire. So,
Ooh, yeah, I could do something with this, all right.
God, he's creepy.
As he
Right?
runs his fingers along like the polished edge of the blade.
Yeah, I'm leaving the store too.
I already got what I
Join
want.
us outside.
I got what I want. I'm out.
Right, yeah. So, let's see here. Now, as it is aiming towards skeletal, I would have to let you know that there's an additional fee for the anti-calcifying agents that are used to this sort of honing. Just so you're aware. So, my friend, we're going to be looking at as he starts running some numbers in his head. Let's say we go for a nice 1,500.
So out of game, what would this do? Just advantage 1 or something?
This will give you advantage 1 versus skeletal beings.
Woohoo.
So basically, the honing is to whatever creature type.
Whatever particular creature you are particularly angry at.
Is there an all of them option? I feel like there should be an all of them option.
We kind of have to flavor our specialties towards all sorts of things. I could work on it, all of them sort of option. We're talking
a lot.
Oh boy. And he grabs one of the strips of paper and just tears it out of the book.
I'm already imagining it would just be too much anyway.
Yeah, he starts scratching away the paper, away at his head. Starts scratching away at his head with the pencil. Starts thinking. Takes a bite out of the pencil. Comes back out still sharp. Yeah, you know what? If you were looking for a altogether foe slayer, hell, you're almost talking about some Vorpal over here. Ooh, boy, howdy! I'd love to get my hands on Vorpal. Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna keep my sword hidden.
Jesus Christ!
Well, if you're looking for a fuck everything sort of ways, pardon my language. Don't tell the boss I said so. 20.
I'm
Nelson.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm
gonna
assuming
pass for
that
now, but
this would add just a rank of deadly to the weapon.
Anyway. Torihito, you still...
Sorry, what?
he's outside.
Yeah, I'm outside.
He-
He started
we're
creeping me
waiting-
out.
We're waiting outside now.
Zephyr, you still inside?
She's outside
No,
too, I think.
I left when we started
Okay.
talking about penises with barbs. I figured that was
Yeah. Like, I got what I wanted, I was out.
So, Kelton's only other question relating to this at this point would be, is it possible to barter, like with certain items that I have, or no?
Oh, man! Do I look like the Merchant of Death to you? I don't know. What have you got, friend?
Jesus.
Just
He-
pulls
his
out a
smile
shotgun.
goes even wider.
Just pulls out a literal shotgun.
Oh.
Are you really getting rid of the shotgun?
I have never used it, but he doesn't know.
That sounds like a you problem.
Okay. Why don't you give it to Gambul?
As he
Campbell could use a shotgun.
because it's an agility roll. Do you really want it?
I have 4 in agility.
his,
You could use a shotgun.
his fingers start tracing up and down the barrels. He licks his lips. Oh boy. Oh, you know.
Why did we have to
how
find the armament
firearms
sexual?
come around here.
God, please don't make him say hard again.
Man, you
Moist.
You do know the term when preparing for war. Wait, preparing for whatever. Be prepared. Oh boy. So,
I'm just
friends,
trying not to just go. Ugh.
roll me a persuasion. I'll give you advantage 1 on this one.
Josh, I will give you 20 actual dollars to never do this again.
16.
20 hot,
Ooh.
cold American dollars.
Guys, you have like thousands of miles
Hot, cold.
and a computer screen to separate you. I'm in the same room as this.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
still
so you
feel
should
it.
want this. You should want this just as much as me.
Well, let me think here for a second. I think I can knock off a little bit.
A little bit.
I have to sleep next to this tonight.
Let's say we drop the price down to 900. You throw this baby in.
900 souls
Yeah.
for the all-in-one.
Oh, for the all. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
what I was trying to make sure.
I
of,
mistook what you were coming from. 900 spirits off the total price.
No,
Well, you see, I gotta make a living over here.
that's
But
fair.
I will say this. If you have any of them magic items you're talking about, just head on over towards Inevitable Land. Find that prick bastard with the robes. Fucking sand everywhere. He'd be able to make you a fair trade for some of your little goozits and whatsits.
Well, I appreciate the business and the information.
Oh, yes. And please, stop by anytime if you certainly are interested.
Right, and Keltern turns around and starts walking away with all of his stuff.
God, what a creep.
Yeah, as you guys look in through the shop as Keltrin is leaving, there is an literal earlobe to earlobe smile on that guy. Big, jagged, pointed teeth.
Okay.
I feel like he should be voiced by Brad Dorff.
I don't even know who that is.
All right.
voice
With that done, I think we're done here.
So, if, in all honesty, if Gambul has any interest in having this thing, you can ask.
What is it? 25 feet range? Because then I can just not have javelins.
Let me find it. A literal shot. Short range, 50 feet. Precise, slow, area. 10
Short range
foot
is
go.
25 feet.
Oh wait, that was when I had something else because I've never used this. So
You had long shot or whatever it was called.
Rifle.
I mean, yeah, whatever. Wait, area 10-foot cone.
That means that you get you get to do an attack in a 10-foot cone without the disadvantages.
Gotcha.
So point blank range against
Or
multiple targets.
We'll have
It's
to
e-
point
it's either-
this out to you guys.
It's either slugs or shells.
Go ahead.
You do not have ammo for a shotgun.
You don't have shells.
Go
Oh,
buy
right,
a
'cause
bag
you
of
were
shotgun
using-
ammo.
You were
You-
using magic. Alright, hold on to it for now.
Actually-
We'll talk about this later.
Fuck.
Because
so.
I mean,
I don't think I ever got rid of the ammo, did I?
Yeah, you never did get ammo with the shotgun. You got a shotgun by itself.
Oh, okay.
So, that it?
Eh.
All right, cool.
we'll figure it
Done.
out later.
Alright, so that guy was creepy. Mac admits out loud, just,
Alright, well, whatever.
I don't
Where
want
do
to hear anybody complain about Mac ever again.
Where do you want to go next? North or east?
Well, we're
We'll
already-
go there next time.
Oh, weren't you staring at your
Oh,
thing
Dragon
earlier?
Balls.
Torihito. He
Oh, yeah,
gestures towards you.
something
Any ideas?
We
Something
probably should
metallic
decide where we're
looked
going.
like
Oh,
Let's see the map.
how much metallic?
all metallic. Heard a lot of
Oh,
banging.
well, if it's a
Fine.
lot of metallic, we probably want to head over to Inevitable Land then.
Yeah, I guess that's where we're headed next.
And he jerks his thumb and goes, alright, well, I guess this way. At least we're not getting
Ooh.
constantly stabbed at now.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And we will pick up here next time.